Happy Thursday night, my friend. What is that? Guaco? I just said guaco. Like it was a guacamole. I ruined it. Guap, what's up, dude? Jeez Louise. Dr. Levy, what is happening? Flocka. Yeah, shit. Anyway, here we are. What's going on, my guys? My friends? Oh, it's time. There's a lot to talk about. Bunch that can be said. And a few of them. I mean, Guap, you know about the shit that's been going on. You know about the raids. The big raids, you know. This is it. Hundreds of DEA agents, police, National Guard raid illegal California pot farms. Oh man, 3 massive grow operations were targeted. The illegal farms often come with illegal labor. Roughly 100 armored vehicles were involved in the operation. News cameras were the only ones on the grounds as a massive surge of law enforcement gathering in Southern California to dismantle 3 massive illegal marijuana grow operations of federal land, with one of them stretching for more than 250 acres. Oh my gosh, it is stretching. What up, Dudley? How are you, brother? The big 250 acres. It sounds big to all of us who can't afford a fucking, you know, much. Anyway, just the moral of this is 250 acres of shit. Anyway, the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration says the grow operations are located on federal land and not controlled, as they're operating outside of the law despite the drug's legality in California. As with many illegal grow operations, employing those with undocumented U.S. legal statuses and also rampant. Oh my God, it's crazy. Crime follows crime, so in order to get these criminals grow productive, they have to reach out to the undocumented workers. Oh, it's because it's illegal. They need the legal help. Doing all right, man. But just, I would be better, you know. Oh man, where do we start? Because here's the thing. I've got this article pulled up twice because it comes up a couple of times. There are, oh, here we go. A DEA spokesperson said the mission was aimed at illegal marijuana farms spanning about 787 acres. Wow. Between 70 and 75 undocumented. Hold on. 250 acres. 3 massive illegal marijuana grow operations on federal land, with one of them stretching more than 250 acres. 787 acres. If one of them out of 3 was, you see, it's just all of these, like, and to see this, are we fucking serious, bruh? This is what we need in our country? This is what we're doing? This is the war we need to rage now? It's the fucking sickest shit in the whole entire world. You know what this Google Gemini doc up here, y'all can see it right there. You know what it says? Give me some real talking points for how to achieve world peace. Give detailed explanations on the reasons peace isn't going on in the places of conflict, and then give me real examples of how to fix it, right? I just asked a large language model what is going on out there. Reasons for conflict, okay? Disparities in wealth, lack of economic opportunity, and competition over vital resources like water, oil, or minerals. There you go, wow, okay. They're major drivers. When a population feels unjustly deprived or exploited. Wait a minute. Okay, anyway, examples of conflict. The civil war in Sudan has roots in disputes over land, water, and ethnic power dynamics. Many conflicts in resource-rich African nations, like the the Democratic Republic of Congo, with its mineral wealth, are exacerbated by control over these resources. The whole point, and this is why, like, I talk about Project 21, this is any of the bullshit that's going on here, is just like, well, keep going down. Wait a minute. Reasons of conflict: weak or corrupt governments. Reasons for conflict: differences in ethnicity, religion, or cultural identity. Reasons for conflict: disagreements over land ownership, historical claims to territory, or ill-defined borders. Hold on. Reason for conflict: foreign powers intervening. See, it becomes all of these things: misunderstandings, misinformation, lack of dialogue. Okay, literally, I don't need you to tell me the pathways to peace, because it's what I fucking talk about in here all the time. It's unbelievable how all of these things: lack of dialogue. What do we talk about? How much more communication we need. Foreign powers intervening. Yeah, I don't know about that. Like I said the whole time, what the fuck are we warring for? Why are we interjecting in somebody's fucking shit? Prolonged war, wars. Like, okay, disagreements over land ownership. Now, this is one that gets really weird, because each one of us at some point will go, well, stay out of my yard. You know what I mean? And not really, because I invite plenty of people into it. But, like, at the same time, don't just go in it and do whatever you want, right? You know what I mean? So, like, we have some ideas of land ownership and things that goes on, or whatever our huts are and shit, right? Whatever our house is, whatever our protection is. And yeah, let me tell you what let's just go. What is this one? Here we go. Religion, ethnicity, identity. I talk about all this all the time. What do we not need? Anybody? This literally is one of the most terrifying. Religion, ethnicity, cultural identity. The fact that people are fucking fighting. Billy and I were having this conversation today. People fighting for their big ghost in the sky. The idea that I was able to name my ghost more than you were able to name your big ghost. Now, hey, listen, if that's what you're into, I'm sorry to fucking dull it down to these thoughts and my ideology. But my ideology behind it is that you're not wrong, though. It can be whatever you want it to be, I guess, but, like, at some point there's probably a truth. At some point there is a reality. And the biggest reality that I exist in is I, right? Like, this concept, I am, right? Well, what am I? Well, it's you. What are you? Well, you're you, but you're also I when you say I, but I say I, and you can say you about I am, so we're both the same, all right? We're all fucking connected is what I'm trying to say. If we all say we and us, well, when do you start excluding who is we and who is in us? Because if you're saying that we and us aren't fucking included, then why the fuck are you and I included? You know what I mean? It doesn't really make too much fucking logic in why people are arguing or why people may be fighting. So for me, it is these stupid things, because I call them stupid. It's stupid because it is an unintelligent response to a fear, perhaps. And there is a reality behind why you are afraid of something. Mortality is something to be fucking a little bit intimidated by, I think, you know? But to give it away, to give all the time away, and it was, I was given a little meme or not a meme. I was sent like a short, okay, like a TikTok. But it was a couple of aliens sitting across from each other having a conversation about how funny it is if it was just two aliens who observed human Earth, and they were like, how funny is it that humans made up this depletion of their resources, and there's $315 trillion in global debt or something like that, which is the craziest concept in the whole world. Where the fuck 315 trillion is supposed to come from, and what that even means, right? Because the resources that we all need to survive and exist actually are physically here. I proved that point, and I've talked to you guys about this in high school. I proved that you could sustain human life within the borders of Texas, leaving it possible for the rest of the world to still be farmed, to still be fucking everything. Oh man, Doc, I really appreciate the fuck out of that. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm seeing shit like this. This is American men and women in American paid for governors, the ones who will tell you what to do and when to do it and how the fuck to do it. You're not gonna do what you want when you want to. We're gonna tell you when to do it when you want to. And then you're gonna fucking send them with armed with ammunitions, with guns and shit and armored vehicles to go take down a fucking pot farm? What? You couldn't send? I just don't understand how this is. Preliminary numbers show 70 to 75 illegal immigrants were detained in the operation. Listen, to me, I don't know what border makes it so that you're illegal or not, and I don't know anymore, right? Like, I try my hardest to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Now, here's the thing. The 70 or 75 illegal people that they're talking about here were contributors to something. The money is going somewhere. The money that these people are making is going somewhere. Well, it's to fuel wars and drug-filled rage and what the fuck is this? What's the difference? They make their money from a resource of the land. Oh, Doc, I think it's because I got the warning. Watch out. What's up, my guy? How are you? We're just talking about fucked up it is. We're sending fucking DEA agents, police, and National Guard. We're using fucking national resources again to go fucking bust illegal pot farms again. Every cannabis dispensary in fucking America should be raided. The same way. These same people should show up to every fucking cultivation center, and I'm somebody who advocates for this, but how the fuck is it that we are prosecuting cannabis in any capacity? I don't give a fuck if you keep calling it illegal, not illegal, doesn't fucking matter. According to the national or the federal law, any fucking cannabis is illegal. All of it, it's fucking illegal. But this is just more illegal now? We gotta go after the most illegal, the one with the illegal immigrants in it. Because that's the illegalist of them all. Fuck me, bro. It is the, we're in a... Oh, Doc, I fucking know. I'm so, like, I'm frustrated. I'm excited by this shit, and excited and not in like the most positive way. I also had some weird fucking experience with the cannabis industry again. It is just the most unorganized. It is everything that I'm talking about. Welcome back to Gemini again. What is it? Disparity in wealth, lack of economic opportunity, weak or corrupt governments. This is what the cannabis industry is. We have weak or corrupt government fucking, and it's, I'm not talking about the state government. I'm talking about the people who own, operate, run the fucking dispensary shit, dude. They're weak fucking governors. They're fucking delegators. They don't take any fucking action themselves. They have no responsibility for anything. except for themselves. And I understand in that fucking savageness of what is going on out here in the world. No shit, these people don't want dogs like all of us. Like, and I'll call myself a dog in this fucking regard. You don't want me fucking barking your up your fucking tree, dude. You don't want me because and I'm not some badass. I'm nothing. I am just gonna talk to you very straight. I'm not gonna let you be a fucking pencil neck, you know? And when I held the fucking mirror, pencils necks, dude, they fucking break every time, bro. Every time these fucking it's unbelievably, I would almost tell you, depressing to see the way that the cannabis industry is operating. Dude, Doc, I just don't understand because, like, okay, so I'll give you guys I'll tell you all the fucking whole story, because what the fuck's the difference? Let me tell you why it doesn't fucking make a difference. I had an interview recently with a cannabis company in Illinois. Sat across from the guy, we had a conversation. Thought the conversation went well. I know this person. We've interacted, we've worked together in the past. In the past, this is the thing. We're far enough past it that these people who are so into themselves, they forget what's gone on or whatever. And when we fight people, we don't really remember the context of it years later. We're 5+ years later, but the same person that I'm talking to now, 5 years ago, I had an argument with. It wasn't an argument. It was a conversation about how there was no spine. It was a spineless company, and people were lacking backbone to make decisions that would benefit the company. They're benefiting themselves in their own personal interests. And you're more filling this fucking narrative or this mold of Apple or fucking Tesla or something that you want to be. You want to be some monster on the fucking NASDAQ or some on the fucking S&P 500. All you are doing is trying to compete your business to be the biggest business, instead of even understanding what it is that you do or why you do what you do. And these people, see, the reason I had this conversation with this guy 5 years ago is because I thought he was intelligent. And I don't thought he was intelligent. I know that he's kind of smart. The unfortunate truth to kind of smart people is they make a lot of money sometimes to fucking brown nose really hard. They're not paid to have a fucking spine. They're paid to lay down and lick boots. And it's hard for some of us spined folk to interact in these capacities. Now, I sat down in this interview recently, last couple of weeks. I didn't hear anything back. I said, hey, when could I expect to hear from you? Oh, hopefully by the weekend or something. You know, we haven't made any big decisions. We're not in a rush to do anything, but I hope to let you know by the weekend. Okay. Well, should I go across, talk to you, like do a secret shop, kind of look at the place? Yeah, go. Walk in. The first guy I talked to, I'm like, hey, bro, how's it going? How do you like working here? Is this place dope or what? Or whatever, you know, it's like, you sell cannabis for a living. The guy goes, no, this place sucks. And I was like, whoa, for real? He goes, no, yeah, it's fucking terrible, dude. I'm like, whoa, why would you say that? Like, this has got to be way better than just, you know, you're selling weed for a living, bro. And he goes, nah, dude, the management sucks. Their ability to, like, they're a new company. They make a lot of fucking real edgy, fast moves because they don't know how to deal with the problems that are at hand. And then they come in, all they do is blame everybody that is there. And they're like, oh, it was so-and-so's fault, so they fire him. And then, like, so every day you're just like, am I the next one to go or not? And I was like, holy fuck. I was like, damn, that's a fucking shitty way to go about it. I'm like, dude, so, like, what do you do about it? Do you jump up? Should you go into management and then make the difference? And the guy goes, hell fucking no. Getting up into management, you get your fucking hopes and dreams shattered. And I was like, wow. All right, that's great. Like, this is the place I'm going into. So I call the fucking guy back that I was just in the interview with, and I go, hey, dude, you guys got a bigger problem than what even you led me on to say. And the whole time the guy was telling me about how fucking terrible this place was. They got a divide in power. Nobody really knows what they're doing or why they're doing it. You know, they're really good in operations, but they don't have a real leader or something. And I was like, okay, that's my forte. Like, I got your back, whatever. But like, so I go in and I was like, oh, dude, it's worse than you even say. Like, he goes, oh no, I liked that guy. I thought he was really good. I'm like, okay, so that's your inability. It took me fucking 1 minute to have a conversation with somebody in reality for them to expose your whole entire shit. Like, you're falling apart. So, dude, anyway, I'm supposed to hear by the weekend. Weekend comes, I hear nothing. I go, fuck it. I'll wait until the beginning of next week. I'm not going to bug this dude on the weekend. Monday comes, I shoot a text. Hey, what's up, brother? Anything going on? Don't get a response. Thursday, I shoot another message. Hey, don't mean to be bugging you and shit, but like, didn't hear back from you. Didn't know if I should be like trying to find other ways of employment. What's going on? Shit. It's funny, bro. Anyway, so Thursday came nothing. I left the state this weekend, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. On Monday, I got a email from them. Hey, pick a time this week for an interview, and we'll hit you up. 15 minutes or whatever. And I thought it was weird that it was a 15-minute blocked off time. But I was okay, maybe that's how they're going to deny me or whatever. And then it was supposed to be today. I was supposed to have an interview. And I wake up and the interview had gotten pushed back to tomorrow at 10:15. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? So I just hit accept. And I'm sitting there, I'm like pondering, I'm like, why is this a 15-minute thing? I'm gonna fucking call this guy that I know. Call him. He actually answers, blown away. Hey, what's up, dude? Oh, I was on vacation last week. Sorry I didn't get to you. I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. Don't mean to bug you, but like, can you answer my questions now? And he goes, you know what? I don't know why you have an interview. That's kind of weird. And I was like, oh, is it weird? So now you're pretty much telling me that I'm being denied. It's no problem. So he goes, yeah, let me check in. Calls the lady, says, hey, what's up? He calls me back. He goes, hey, yeah, she said that you sent the request to be... I said, bro, why the fuck would I request this lady's... Like, how do you think I got onto this lady's calendar to request time from her to be saved without her fucking allowing me access to her calendar? And he goes, wait, yeah, right? And I was like, yeah, dude, that's what the fuck I've been telling you this whole time. So you've got a lot of people who don't know what the fuck is going on. She trying to tell me that I'm the one who needs to know when and what's going on. Anyway, long story short, I fucking had this conversation with some people today from the cannabis industry who definitely don't have their poop in a group. They are all over the fucking place. The cannabis industry as a whole is kind of busted. There's a part of me that's like, why would you even want to be a part of any of it? It doesn't matter. Well, we're breaking illegal fucking agent, officers, and soldiers went in 500 strong. You know how disgusting this statement is to me? Oh, no, God, oh, okay, yeah, if I don't have to fucking, I don't care about your fucking video. Heavy suspension, Angel Charge, DEA, Anthony says, crime follows crime, so in order to get these criminals growth, no. If you want to acquire the knowledge, you don't have to go to college. You can just come hang with Aaron. They're illegally operating on federal land. I mean, now, hey, listen. Not a bad place to do it, I guess. I didn't do it. I was here. And, damn it. Anyway, it's fucked up. The whole situation just fucked up, okay? 500 people. And now this is now that I'm seeing this, this is LA, Los Angeles's fucking DEA. But the DEA is a federal fucking agency, right? They can be the California National Guard. I respect that. Does each individual fucking state have their own DEA? Does somebody fact check me here? Because I thought the DEA, I thought the 3-letter ones, I thought those were federally aligned. And to tell me that you're stepping in to do federal land stuff, you're on federal land, you have to take federal officers to do it. Now, I respect, again, federal land, doing federal fucking whatever. That's how the fuck that's all set up, but it still is ridiculous to me that we are all allowed, like, I don't know. As long as you get some lottery license, or you're equitably, as long as you are willing to fall to a weak or corrupt government, or as long as you're willing to be different in your ethnicity, religion, or cultural identity, which can be exploited by political actors to create us versus them narratives. You guys understand that this is a fucking large language model that literally just predicts what the next character in line would be? This thing is not intelligent. Like, it's intelligence to a degree, but the idea of artificial intelligence, comparatively to what this thing is doing, and how these words are being manifested onto this fucking screen right now. Do you guys understand that the computer is literally just saying this is the problem? It measured it. It just, what is the next possible bad character? Chi-Town 21, what is up, brother? My friend. Happy Thursday. Us versus them. You know what looks like us versus them? That. Now listen, I've always been one who said, let's get it to the framework so that everybody has the ability to operate legally. The best way to allow people to operate legally is to give them peddler's licenses. And then, in the same way that if you're a farmer, you just, how big is your farm? You just grow that much corn. Then the same thing with cannabis. How big is your fucking land? Then you just grow that much cannabis. And if people are willing to consume it, or it does what the people are asking for, then we will take it. It's literally a supply and demand basic curve of fucking any economic fucking institute. Like, it is so straightforward how to fucking solve and fix these problems. But let's go back. Let's really quickly look at what the what does this thing say? Weak or corrupt governments, lack of inclusive political processes, human rights abuses, and breakdown of the rule of law. Breakdown of the rule of law. Wow. Unbelievable. So just whenever you say whatever the laws are, that's when they are what they are? Just because we have the power to say this is the law now when we enforce it because we got the gun on our fucking hip right now? That is the scariest shit to me, right? And like, how do we get past all this shit? And I asked her, hey, how do you do it? And you would, as you would all imagine, diplomacy, meditation, and negotiation. Meditation is going to be one of the ones that like might be close. Inclusive governance and power sharing. That sounds great. Economic development and equitable resource management, justice, reconciliation, human rights. Holy fuck. Disarmament, demobilization, and see, so now it starts to get into some strengthening international law and institutions, right? Even the thing at a certain point is like, there's a lot of good things that you should do that would fix over governing, and then it gets back and it's like, just more governance is really the answer. So there is this fall, there's this default in this loop, especially when who is taking the ownership of responsibility. Once a Blackberry, what's up? Cheers to you. I should smoke something. I'm feeling a little like I should anyway. I'm gonna go with a dry herb vape, so it's you know, gives me a little longer to smoke on it, eh? Our friend for life. Look cute with business his wife. Dude, I don't know which way the grass is supposed to go in here. Fuck it. You only YOLO once, right? If it goes in, if you suck it down, at least it wasn't brown, you know what I mean? I don't know what I mean either, so don't worry about it. You don't have to ponder that thought at all. Anyway, you should ponder why the fuck we're all being warred on for the weed and shit. That's a weird one to me. Some I can't quite understand. Sean Whitney, what's up, brother? Thank you for always... You know what? You dropping that green heart is that good shit. That's that healthy good shit. All right. What does that mean? Alright, mine will take a few minutes to warm up. But cheers to all of you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for spending your Thursday night and going over my thoughts of some shit. This is one that I also thought about talking about, where marijuana use dramatically increases risk of dying from heart attack and stroke, large study finds. Using marijuana doubles the risk of dying from heart disease, according to a new analysis, pooled media data involving 200 million people, mostly between the ages of 19 and 59. That is the hottest thing I've ever taken a puff of in my life. That's burnt the fuck out of my lips. Holy fuck. I don't like that. Anyway, back to where we were going with this. Using marijuana doubles the risk of dying from heart disease, according to a new analysis of pooled medical data involving 200 million people, mostly between the ages of 19 and 59. One of the big concerns was the amount of the people that were hospitalized for this disorder were young and thus not likely to have their clinical features due to tobacco smoking and with no history of cardiovascular disorder or cardiovascular risk factors, said senior author or whatever. Compared to non-users, those who use cannabis also had a 29% higher risk of heart attacks and a 20% higher risk for stroke, according to the study published Tuesday in their journal Heart. This is one of the largest studies to date connecting between marijuana and heart disease, and it raises serious questions about the assumption that cannabis imposes little cardiovascular risk, said pediatrician Dr. Lynn Silver, a clinical professor of epidemiology. I got this, dude. Anyway, and biostatistics at University of California, San Francisco. Getting that right is critically important because cardiovascular disease is the top cause of death both in the United States and globally, said Silver, who is also senior advisor of the Public Health Institution, a nonprofit public health organization that analyzes marijuana policy and legalization. Co-author, editor, paper calls change cannabis, views, health professional, regulatory bodies, blah blah, clinical needs, screen people for cannabis use. about the harms they do with tobacco, population groups, why the tobacco, our regulatory system, which has been almost entirely focused on creating legal infrastructure and licensing legal for-profit cannabis businesses, needs to focus much more strongly in health warnings that educate the people about the risks. All right, now hold on. Keep on going. Dangerous smoke, maybe edibles. And maybe edibles. We don't even know. It could just be only a smoke. Toot, toot, toot. All aboard. All aboard. There we go. I did it toot, toot, toot instead of a... I did it like I was fucking Marlon Wayans and fucking... What was that movie with the little kid? Some can't come up with it. Anyway, the new systematic review and meta-analysis analyzed medical information from large observational studies conducted in Australia, Egypt, Canada, France, Sweden, and the US between 2016 and 2023. These studies did not ask people how they use cannabis, such as via smoking, vaping, dabbing, edibles, tinctures, or topicals. Dabbing, our base of the epidemiological. Cannabis was smoked in the vast majority of cases. Smoking tobacco is a well-known cause of heart disease. Both the smoke and the chemicals in tobacco damage blood vessels and increase clotting, according to the U.S. Center for Heart Disease. Therefore, it is not surprising that smoking, vaping, or dabbing cannabis could be the same. Inhaling and blah blah have risks. Inhalation, secondhand smoke risks, which are similar to tobacco. That's why we're vaping here. God, this lady gets it. Major pain. That's it. That's it. Yeah, it's exactly it, dude. God damn it, see? That's what I'm saying. So, the notion that smoking cannabis is less harmful than it's natural is just wrong. When you burn something, whether it's tobacco or cannabis, it creates toxic compounds, carcinogens, and particulate matters that are harmful to health, Cohen said. All right, so check this out. Now, this is it. That's the end of the... Oh, nope. People who consumed edible laced tetrahydrocannabinol showed signs of early cardiovascular disease similar to tobacco smokers. They're laced again. They're not infused. Early cardiovascular... It shows... But it's not. We found the cardiovascular function was reduced by 42% marijuana smokers and by 56% THC edible users compared to non-users. Wait, so it's worse. Vascular function was reduced by 56% in THC edible users. Yeah, that's fucked. So why wouldn't you? They're worse. The danger of high-potency weed. None of the studies include the new meta-analysis asked users about the potency of THC. Okay, so that doesn't matter. Cannabis market is moving target. It gets more potent every day. Oh, she said it. She knows it. What's good? It's not getting more potent every day. It's the same fucking thing, dude. What's being sold to people today in California is 5 to 10 times stronger than it was in the 1970s. Oh no, concentrates can be 99% pure THC. Vapes are over 80% THC. Oh my god. A variety of chemical extracted cannabinoids counts pure THC, blah blah blah. We all fucking know this. Higher potency weed, okay, including increase in addiction. Oh my god. Consuming high-potency weed was linked to a fourfold increased risk of dependence. Uh-oh, so get the weak stuff, guys, if you want to do what they're talking about. About 3 in 10 people who use marijuana have cannabis use disorder, the medical term for marijuana addiction, according to the CDC. You can sign me up for it. I got it. I got the addiction, baby. Not really, honestly. There's a real part of me that contemplates not using any cannabis unless it was grown by a friend at some point, and if I was luckily gifted it, and even then, like, just decreasing my use of the thing by a drastic amount, just because I love cannabis and it's gonna be something I use for me personally, but like, I still feed this monster. I still go to dispensaries. Be it great, sometimes it's more, I spend more in Michigan than I will in a fucking Illinois spot, but I do fucking use these things. So it is hard. I used to use heroin. I'd much rather be addicted to much cheaper. Oh my god. And the toxicology or the toxicity of the two side by side would be drastically different. And we got fucking Project 21 coming on right now, guys. I mean, fucking hell. Alright, anyway, we know the more potent cannabis makes people more likely to become addicted. Okay, fucking this shit. Psychosis, schizophrenia. Habitual users suffer from uncontrollable vomiting. The scrommets. Oh no, they got the scrommets again. They can't stop. Fuck me, dude. Yeah, just stop fucking. If you start scrommeting, stop using weed. Well, I want to use it though. Well, don't. Fuck, wait a minute. You did it too much, too wrong. How much CBD did you use? You know what I mean? Like, all the things that I preach in here are literally how cannabis makes it for the long term. If it's not this, then honestly, if it's not what I'm talking about, it's what they're talking about. I would rather fucking just do it through figuring it out, because what this thing has a potential to be great for a fuck ton of people. And it is great for a fuck ton of people. A lot of people actually gain, like, their entire fucking medical benefit from cannabis. It's a cannabis thing, period. So, anyway, while science continues to study the risk, experts say it's time to think twice about the potential harms of cannabis use, especially in the heart disease and the concern. If I was a 60-year-old person who had some heart disease risk, I would be very cautious about using cannabis, Silver said. So, well, you're trying to stop 60-year-olds from using cannabis? Fuck you, Silver. Alright, anyway. Yeah. I've seen older people who are using cannabis for pain or for sleep, some of whom have significant cardiovascular risk, or who have had strokes or have had heart attacks or had angina, and they have no awareness that this may be putting them at greater risk. All right, so we're ready. Here we go. Wow, Chi-Town High Five. What's up, brother? My fucking guy. Here we go. All right. You ready for my take on this? Because there's a take on it. You ready? Who wrote this fucking article? Let me go back, actually. Let me show you everybody who wrote this article. Heart disease, right? Fox News, CBS News, CNN, The Guardian. Look at their headlines. Cannabis use linked to a double risk of heart disease death, new study finds. Marijuana use drastically increased risk of dying from heart attack and stroke. Cannabis use raises risk of heart attack and stroke more than cocaine. Fuck me, I've got a couple of friends who might tell you otherwise. We got one in here that fucking comes in here who would tell you otherwise. Anyway, cannabis use could double risk of heart deaths. Study suggests, okay, now, is there merit and is there truth in what might be said here? And is there truth to, is combustion the safest thing for us to do all the time long term for our whole entire life? I would tell you still no. I don't believe that what is on the inside of the bottom of this bong, what is on the inside of the fucking vape or the joint papers when we're done smoking them, I don't think that shit is good for our lung tissue. How far does it make it down into our lung tissue? It goes filters through a whole entire water process, right? So if that's the case, then you dig what I'm saying? Like, okay, so is there risk? All of us take the calculated risk every day that we use the thing. Every day that we get behind the wheel of a vehicle, we take a calculated risk. Every day, here's where I'm going to change this whole narrative though. Every day we decide to pick up a donut, the ice cream, the candy, the soda, the fucking, honestly, probably 80% of our diets. We're taking far greater risks that are far more detrimental to our health system as a whole than cannabis will ever be to it. when I talk about what skibbity bee bop, let's go, fam. When I talk about what health is and how the fuck this thing will interact with you, we have to take into consideration that number one is your psychology, okay? In health, period. I don't give a fuck. People with bad brains literally just die because they die like it's like the heartbreak disease, right? It's when an old person, they just lose it mentally. They go, you know what, fuck it. My will to live is kind of over. It's heartbreak disease. It's very real. But it's playing a bunch of emotional strain and a bunch of, you know, physical, actual, like, you're not eating well anymore. It causes your heart problems. But psychology is number one. If your psychology is not there, your health is shit. Number two that I say is your fucking food. Period. Because it's the most important thing. It's the fuel to the entire system. It's feeding the cells, the mitochondria, to feed us energy, to give us energy to think and to move and to do and to go. Without food, we don't move, right? Movement's the next most important part to gain your health back. So if you're not moving correctly, if you're not exercising, if you're not walking, if your metabolic rate is literally to get up and make you breathe, you are causing more problem to your body than you are not. So you have to move, you have to get up, and you have to go. And if you don't do these three things right, nothing else matters. But all this other shit, cannabis, medicines, yoga. Well, no. Yoga's up here in movement. I'll take that back. Strike what I just said. I would say excess healings. Anything that is something that isn't the first three, right? Which can be cognitive behavioral therapy up front. It can be eating properly or whatever. It can be moving and exhausting those energies so that we have proper cellular reconstruction. But everything else that we put into our system outside of that, medicine, cannabis, anything, it is vitamins. All right? It is far less important to the health than what the fucking first three are. And I think that that's the problem. You don't profit off of somebody thinking good. You don't profit off of somebody eating healthily. You don't profit off of somebody fucking moving around. Healthcare is one of our biggest industries in all of America. It makes, I think it's trillions of dollars a year. How much money does the healthcare industry in America make every year? In 2023, the healthcare industry generated $4.9 trillion in revenue, or $14,570 per person, representing 17.6% of the nation's gross domestic production. Almost 20%, almost 1/5 of, that's like 1/6, it's a little bit less, in between a sixth and a fifth of our fucking entire production is by people being sick. Oh, dude, it's so fucking frustrating. It honestly, guys, this is the whole, oh my god, and Skibbity Bop just fucking nails it right there. Skibbity Boop. And that's not even taking insurance and kickbacks into account. I know it's not even in your opinion, it's the fucking truth, dude. You know, I don't know if you guys saw this part of what I was doing over here. Alright? I asked today, give me some real talking points on how to achieve world peace. Give detailed explanations of the reasons peace isn't going on in the places of conflict, and then give real examples on how to fix it. I asked Gemini. Gemini 2.5. It's their best. It's their best model, right? It's the fucking top. Or we can go straight to pro. We can do whatever you guys want. We'll ask the same fucking thing. It doesn't matter. Reasoning, fast all-around help, right? This thing calculated this thing in a few moments. Achieving world peace is a complex and ongoing endeavor, as conflicts are deeply rooted in multifaceted issues. However, it's not as impossible, people. It's not an impossible dream. Here are some real talking points delving into the reasons of conflict and particular approaches to resolution. Here's the reason for conflict: disparities in wealth, lack of economic opportunity, and competition over vital resources like water and fucking minerals. Fucking Diz, I love you. You're not though. You're a great guy. You're the opposite of piece of shit. You're a fucking wonderful human. Oh my god. Oh, shit. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I'm just going back up and reading some of these. I got in a little rant there. Definitely healthier to smoke out of water bong. Just look at the water after you smoke. That would be in your lungs. And Doc, there's a lot of things that we can do to help, okay? As long as you clean the bong regularly and don't get bacteria buildup, bingo. I think Dad's really the healthiest way to go at all. When I bong Dad's, I can use the same water for a week and it's never changes color. Yeah, bingo. I'm with you, Doc. You're nailing it. But there is something that's going on. And the stuff that the bong is catching anyway, a lot of times from these, especially super clean processes, is the very, very minuscule amount of like excess. It's what gives us that buttery, waxy, maybe it's plant fats, maybe it's just whatever that holds and binds everything together. The essence of, there's, you know, besides the cannabinoids, terpenoids, and flavonoids, which are the, when broken down, either the very oily, or it's very oily, but also very, it comes off the trichomes, right? Like there's more to this plant than is just that part of it, right? And there's more, like the, whatever it is that's in the plant, regardless of what it is, it could just be plant fats and lipids themselves. And I'm not saying that they tend to be beneficial or not, no, but could it be something that is beneficial when used in the correct ways, but hasn't been studied because it's called something different, or it comes as a byproduct, or it's a waste product or something? There's argument towards all of these ideologies or all these beliefs. There's no research behind it. The research that this fucking group did here to tell us how fucking dramatically cannabis increases the risk of you dying from heart attacks and stroke said zero through this entire long ass article that I read every word of to make sure that it didn't make a single mention of the food or how the people's fucking health was outside of. Were they physically active, folks? Were they whatever? And because we weren't able to find that, like, what kind of study are you doing here? You're doing an anti-cannabis study. You're doing a fucking federal agents are coming to fucking knock down the doors fucking study, right? This is this right here. Federal agents, they're here. They're coming to get you. Anyway, growing is even more medicinal than consumption, and that's Chi-Town. I hear that, you know. Well, and that's exactly it. We do not cure shit, right? The word cure is actually scary. According to what the word cure means, is that you are symptom free of that thing for 5 years. Realistically, every single one of us has cancers inside of us. It's just a way that our body misrepresents or mishandles the reproduction of cell structuring, right? And every single one of us has some levels of cancer inside of us. Doesn't matter it doesn't matter what you've done or haven't done. The healthiest of them to the least healthy of them, all of us have some types of, according to what cancer means and how cell structure breaks down and how it rebuilds and how bad cells don't end up blowing up and dying off like they should, and sometimes they end up reproducing, and that is cancer. All of us have it. So to be symptom free of this thing forever is, it's all like, how do you stay, like, how would you ever cure a cancer, right? I think it's that those words are, it seems far-fetched to me. Are there glory stories? Are there instances when people have gotten the proper cannabinoid profile together to cause the cessation or the re-regulation of their system? Because cannabis can go in and make these cells either die off through apoptosis, which they believe that THC is very good at, right? And that's why we use it, because especially in Rick Simpson's treatment of cancer with the high THC doses, it's because THC is supposed to go in there and break up and blow up the fucking bad cells. It's supposed to cause apoptosis, the clearing of bad cells for the reproduction of healthy cells. CBD, as we all know, as I talk about all the time, plays the referee in the system. So if you can have something that's saying, hey, don't fight, don't be bad, and then you can have something that actually goes in and causes the bad to fucking blow up and explode and go away, holy fuck, we've got a win-win, right? And that is actually a truth of what cannabis is capable of. I'm not saying this because I'm some fucking cannabis advocate. You can literally go and look at the fucking studies of, especially in labs, right? Where mice have had different levels of, or lab rats have had different levels of cancer, different types of cancer put into their systems. And then different cannabinoids have been used to treat against these cancers. And we've seen great responses to it. Does it work every time? No. Does it respond sometimes? Yes. What is response? That means the slowing or the cessation of growth of cancer cells. It happens in laboratory regularly. It happens in vivo and in vitro. You understand that, like, it happens in people. I've watched it happen in people, and it happened in the laboratory. It's just so fucking wild to me that we still this. Who gives a fuck anymore? Illegal, not illegal. It's just so weird. When does the thoughts of everybody get to a point where it makes sense that, like, look at disparities in wealth, right? This is where a lot of us would fight for. This is the one a lot of us would fight for. All right, say it or not, this is the one where we're like, well, it's because people would hold the resources away from us. When is it that water isn't a right anymore? See, we have that as a thing in America. You have the right to water, right? As far as I understand, you are not allowed to deny somebody access to water. It's like in all restaurants have to fucking, if somebody says, I'm gonna take water, can I have water from you? You have to give them fucking water. They don't have to sit at your restaurant. You can deny them access to your restaurant if you want to, or whatever, if that's how you're trying to be. But everybody can have access to water. It's period. It's written in law. What up, Ganj? How are you, brother? This is the one I think a lot of us would fight for. Weak or corrupt governments. This is something that a lot of people fight against. But then you're literally taking rocks, and maybe some of us got some guns and shit, but we're taking rocks and guns to a fucking drone and nuclear warhead fight, and none of us want to fucking do that. Are they willing to fight their own civilians and shit? We've seen that happens quite regularly, actually, as wild as we all go, oh, they're here for us. They kill their own regularly. Anyway, differences in ethnicity, religion, cultural identity. Do any of you literally plan on standing across? This is the ones where I'm like, the fact that they've done this, the us versus them, right? By political actors who create us versus them narratives, leading to discrimination. A lot of times discriminate and violent classes, persecution and violent classes, none of us, all of us are logically thinking. All of us are smart. If you're in here listening to me right now, you're intelligent enough. I promise you that. There's no way you're willing to fight somebody over their ethnicity. I don't know a single one of my friends that ever, and I've talked to every skin color, every religion, it doesn't fucking matter. I've never heard one person say I'm willing to kill that person over there purely based off of what they look like. Never. Religion. You literally mean to tell me that, and people do it all the time, because I believe in a big ghost and I called him by a name, which you probably shouldn't do if that's what the fuck all the fucking scripts that are ever out there say, don't fucking call me by name and all that bullshit, whatever. There's a lot of weird shit that's going on here, but now you're all fucking fighting because yours is better than the other one, killing each other by the hundreds of millions over history. Crazy. Cultural identity because of these weak fucking borders we got. This is what we're talking about. Cultural identity is what we're willing to fight a war over. No, you're from behind the south border and you're the other. No, you come from Ohio or Indiana or Michigan or fucking Hawaii. Like, what? Now I'm gonna fight you? No, that seems stupid, all of us. That's what's perpetuated. That's what's out there. That's what's happening. Disagreements over land ownership. Now listen, stay the fuck away from my stuff, alright? But there's also, too, I want all of you to come hang out and smoke some weed and shit, so that's not the truth. Foreign power is fucked up. Misunderstandings, misinformation, and lack of dialogue. Deep-seated mistrust between opposing groups. Why did you claim to be part of the other group to begin with? This is what I beg all of you, every single one of you, I beg you every fucking day. Please, every group that you claim, I don't give a fuck if you like sports or don't, right? And I don't care if you have friendly banter with your friends about, hey, your team's stupid and whatever. Quit buying into that shit, right? The same way, quit buying into politics. I literally listened to a friend, somebody I care about so deeply, who could not stop fucking talking about politics the other day. And I was like, man, I guess it would just fucking suck to feel that behind the 8 ball of something. But we're all out here fucking enjoying life together. Nobody in where we are at is oppressing you. Nobody that is immediately around is causing any grief or discomfort to you. So for you to sit here constantly and to talk about fucking what side of the aisle and what fucking law and as long as I stay in this state or that state or as long as... Oh my God, I love you so much. Just please quit. You're hurting yourself. Can't you see the violence inherent in the system? That's my whole entire fucking point. This is literally... all of this whole entire thing literally just keeps coming down to like... people who own the power are telling you that you don't deserve it. And they're doing it through resources. And the way that they're doing it through resources is by depleting the resources. Now, I wish that I would have fucking listened to this guy's fucking thing a little closer because he says it really eloquently and I don't have the fucking verbiage to state it the way that he did. But he said, you made a system that fucking deteriorates your resources and it depletes them instead of you fucking working towards a system that grows your resources and makes it more possible for everybody to have access to. Instead, what you did was you made this construct of time. Humans did. Y'all, did you know that? All of us were the ones who said, hey, time is a construct. Let's measure it. We've got to go tick, tick, tick until we measure when we're done. So time is something, and now all we did since we created it is bitch about how fucking little we get of it. How scared we are of it. How, well, it's not enough. And then the guy says it's now, what will be, and what was. But what was, once was, and was gonna be. And what will be is now gonna be was. You know what I mean? Like, there's a weirdness to how, like, who gives a fuck? Isn't there a reality to what the fuck we are all dealing in? Because they created this time construct, now you gotta give 8 hours of it, you gotta give 1/3 of it, to the production of, and even then, a lot of you got to give fucking. I know plenty of my buddies who are working 12, 16 fucking hours a day because they wanted to get ahead and really do. Fuck me, dude. For the resources being there, for fucking everything being available, it's the craziest shit in the world. Alright, anyway, sorry, fuck. I fucking got so far behind. Well, and you guys were talking about wasting the fucking insurance. It's crazy that a bag of chemo treatment can cost $60,000 to one person, can cost $15,000 to another person, can cost $2,000 to the next person. Geminis are true companions that will always have your back. Oh, Skibbity, that's my guy. Are the entourage of using all the plant? Bingo, use all the plant. Oh, Biz. Nah, just show love. The environment is sustainable, the cancer will proliferate, makes it healthy, it's much harder for it to grab a foot into, in my opinion. No, it's not your opinion, Hi-Fi, you're absolutely right. When things are healthy, you're literally depriving the ability of the thing to even do it. It doesn't have the ability to negatively go. And like, you know, there's a lot. I've been listening to a few talks about cancer again recently. There's some really good research that's going on and has been going on for a long time. Cancer doesn't like good food, and cancer doesn't like the cold. It tends to be in places where people live in very cold climates. Even you see a decrease in cancer numbers. But you also see an increase in natural food sources, right? Because they don't have the ability to get to the grocery store. They've got to hunt. They've got to fucking forage. They got to grow shit. So there tends to be a double-edged, like, of course they're going to be a little bit healthier. Come to tags tomorrow. Oh shit. Biz, remind me still tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's right. Practicality over profitability. Oh, the less sense it makes, the more money they can make off of us. And that's really it. Control the narrative, control the thought process, control the resources, control the power. You make all the decisions, and you get to tell people when it is right for them to and not to, and you limit the access to it. And it's so fucking gross. And do you know, I don't know if you guys did, but you voted for it. You see what I'm saying? I will never, not a fucking chance in my life will you ever see me voting for either of the bullshits, any of the bullshits. I just don't have, and you go, oh, that's your right, that's what makes us different. It's not what makes us different anymore. That we've gone past, and we're at a point now. Oh shit, let me see if I can get some different music on here. The Big Weed Candy Mountains, I like that. Anyway. We are the knights that say nee. I don't know. What is this one? What'd you say? 241. Help, help, I'm being repressed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Skibbity, I mean, Mountain, I'm down with that. Mountains will be around for a little bit. They should be. Islands are fine. They got a bad rap right now. I wouldn't want to be, you know, on the wrong island at the wrong time nowadays. No, I'm just playing. Fucking, that's, honestly, fuck a hurricane, too. Fucking avalanche, fuck a mudslide, fuck a rock fall. There's a lot of scary shit in the mountains, too. So, yeah, I don't know. Is the shrubber. He's not Homeland. Oh my god, I fucking love it. Holy shit, that is awesome. That is Doc. 11 out of 10, my friend. Yeah, I don't know, man. Psychosis and addiction impacting Massachusetts teens and young adults. You know, I just keep going back and, like, whenever I read these things, I always go, okay, look at it again. They might ban hemp. Texas might do it. Federal bill would effectively ban all consumable hemp products, including CBD. But it's just so dumb that fucking people, because they are stroking pens somewhere, mostly fucking for their bank accounts to be inflated, but they're stroking pens to make decisions on the rest of our behalfs, which then it's on our behalf to benefit them. You understand that? How weird. Anyway, now this one, oh, I like this. Maryland governor pardons 7,000 cannabis offenses. This is coming up. Here we go. My guy. It's coming up here recent. This is in the... Here we go, 7:18 p.m. This is since we've almost been on. Alright, stop. Jesus H. Louises. In recognition of Juneteenth, Maryland Governor Wes Moore on Thursday announced a pardon of nearly 700,000 additional cannabis-related convictions and the allocation of $400 million in state funds to communities historically impacted by discriminatory policies. We saw that, even after Juneteenth, there were still more very creative policies that were put in place focusing on increasing a racial wealth gap. Holy shit, that's what I was just talking about, wealth gaps, and having, oh shit, and having some of the greatest wealth theft that we saw in our nation's history. And that's literally this right here. The money, the resources were made and brought into, though there might be 70 to 75 illegal immigrants who were detained in the operation that was working. So maybe some of that money was going back over borders and stuff, and they weren't able to track it. The rest of this money was being spent in American soil, on American soil. The reproduction of plants cost money. The way that people were spending the money was done here, and it was done by a resource that they were making. So, like, yeah, it's crazy that they're like, no, you can't make money that way. We'll tell you how to make money, when to make money, what to make money from, and then how much to give us of that money that you just made. So, good on you, Wes Moore. What a fucking hero. This is one of the most aggressive actions in our state's history to make a focused effort to be able to target state investments that help reverse decades of racist and discriminatory policies. The executive clemency order issued during the visit to Bethel AME Church in Cambridge clears 6,938 cases of simple cannabis possession that were not included in Moore's June 2024 mass pardon of more than 175,000 offenses. State officials said that those cases were initially missed due to the data coding errors in the Maryland judiciary system. The cases were identified during preparations to implement the governor's recent passed Expungement Reform Act. Congratulations to those who are also expunged today. Definitely. Doc! Good night, my friend. I will absolutely see you soon. Survival of the fittest, Chi-Town. That's the shit. Man. Doc, miss you already, brother. Enjoy your night. Thanks for always being here. Thanks for showing love. Thanks for interacting. It's greatly appreciated. Oh, man. Keep the ladies cool, ladies and gentlemen, on the stream. Keep them girls cool. Part of why I'm thinking of Silver Springs. Skibbity. I mean, dude, I wouldn't blame you. Honestly, you know, this is super cool. It's good to know that people are doing shit. The proper shit.
In the middle of the woods, tastic circles all around me. I never thought it would be good, but it made my body happy. I've never seen such heavenly herb, tasting all the colors and the flavors. Oh, so sweet, the song of the bird singing in my ear, my eyes severed.
Sorry, I just saw there was one that came up right before I clicked it. I'm not going to say anything publicly about it because it has way too much to do with stuff that I was recently involved in. You know what I did see, though? Oh, we can talk about this. This I found on my phone the other day. Where is this at? Where is this at? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, my friends. You're gonna be blown away. Did you guys know the #1 selling joint product, cannabis joints, just joints, in the entire United States? They're sold by a company called Jeter. It's something that I love. Now, Jeter's been under a little bit of heat. Wop, which one am I? Oh, yes, I got you. It's about the new opening. Anyway, there is... Jeter operates out of 3 states. It's Michigan, California, and Arizona. Jeter did, and all they do have some fucking vapes, but all they sell is infused products. They don't grow fucking cannabis. They don't do shit. They fucking source all their shit and they make a damn good quality product. I like the fucking things. Now they've been under heat. Yeah, what was the other one? Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. I mean, like, again, there's a couple of the people that I love there, so I'm not trying to throw shade, but some, like, anyway, it just fucking pisses me off. Jeter has done 200 last year. In just pre-roll sales, period. In pre-roll sales alone, in 3 states, Jeter did $245 million in sales. That is mind-boggling. The second closest person to them is Steezy. Alright, Steezy operates out of the same fucking states, but they also operate out of Nevada, which Jeter does not. So Jeter operates out of one. Oh no, Jeter has Maryland or like somewhere in the East Coast, but so does Steezy. So Steezy's got 5. Steezy sold $110 million. That means $135 million worth of revenue, worth of sales in difference. Oh my God. In 1 year, like my brain, when I saw this, was blown away. Jeter, first of all, is a badass company. If you ask me, they make some good shit. Wop was talking about this. They're coming under some scrutiny about fucking, is their product quality? How do you get them to taste like that? It's natural flavonoids. It's natural terpenoids. It's the same way that we get all things to flavor, right? It's the same way that vape juice is flavored. It's the same way, right? Like there's a lot of I was trying to get to fucking Suno again. A big wee fucking game. Oh, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Number 2. Number 3 in the nation. You guys ready for this? This one blew me away. But it doesn't, also. It's an Illinois company. It's fucking Dog Walker. Dog Walkers are the 3rd most sold fucking pre-roll in the United States. And they did that with 76 million, almost $77 million in sales. They are a cultivation company and they sell plenty of other products, but you're getting worked. You're getting outplayed heavily. And the reason, now they have infused dog walkers also, so that's another big portion of why it helps them. But their top products weren't even... Actually, now that I'm looking at this, their top products were all Illinois. This is all Illinois.
Hibbity Skee Bop, Hibbity Doo, have another one or have another two. Wang bang, blip, flip, flop, skibbity, bee wop, cannonball, or a little
Wow. Anyway, sorry.
Ninny, minny, spinny, drop a dip,
The percent of their brand sales, 7% was fucking that shit. Cali Blaze is number 4. They're a Michigan company. They got Michigan and somebody else over here. Is that New Mexico? Fucking, what are we looking at? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Colorado, but I think I know my states better than that. It looks like fucking... Anyway, I can't see. It's a really tiny fucking thing. Fire sticks. What do we got here? I tried to get all of the fucking Good Life with 7. Dragonfly. Hold on. Lowell. That's another Illinois company. They're out of fucking... They're number 9. 28 million in... Like... Yeesh. Verano. They're number 11. 23 million in sales. Ozone, 16 million. Simply Herb, 18. The Essence, that's another Verano company. They're number 25. They're number 11 and number 25. Fucking wild. High Supply, number 26. That's Cresco. They should be fucking doing way better than this, but... And I wonder how much, because they did 1.1 million pre-rolls sold and 1.6 or whatever. And then the other one, oh, hold on. Yeah, Ozone did like 20 million and is a 1.7 million units sold. So it could just be because of a smaller price to entry, but they didn't take into consideration their other higher cost products. So that's a little bit weird. Caviar's number 31, Grassroots 32, Days Off 42, Cheech and Chong, 1.7 million fucking products sold, $10 million. So they done more in sales as far as product quantity than fucking High Supply did by 600,000, 550,000 products, and they made 10,000 or 10,000. They made 5,500,000. Hold on. Yeah, $5,500,000 less than Cheech and Chong did. Unbelievable. You know what I mean? And that's why, like, shit don't sell, right? Who gives a shit about Rove? Dude, Rove's got joints, bro? Fuck. Cookies, 53. Nature's Grace, 57. Miss Grass, you're below Nature's Grace. You're fucking up. Pinsky, Rhythm, yeah, that's GTI. Dog Walkers is GTI. Rhythm is GTI. They sell their dog walkers. They're cute, right? Everybody's like, oh, I want to walk my dog and just have a little tiny joint. The Rhythm is the same product. They have the same exact problem. Animal face. Doesn't matter. Same exact product. It is cheaper for you to buy the fucking Rhythm product. Depending, most of the time you can get it for cheaper. They didn't even say a fucking, you know? It's just so weird. P3. 99th on the list. $5.6 million in fucking units sold. Dog water. This shit is shit. Hey, all that's green. What's up, friend? An entry product people can try a little without committing to. Well, in Chi-Town, you're 100% accurate there. That's really what it is. You still have no such care about what they're actually consuming, unfortunately. No, 100%. Well, if they care how much it costs, and if the job gets done. And THC is good at doing the job most of the time as far as the intoxication goes, but then everybody goes, oh, well, I'm intoxicated, so I should feel the rest of everything naturally anyway. Kawani, you came in right during Manchurian Candidate. Your song, dude. You miss no dang show? Coming in all angry. Yeah, 100%. Paying a little bit more to be lazy. To a degree, yeah. You pay a lot. Like every time another type of packaging gets introduced, or a new like a little fucking pop tube plastic thing costs maybe, I don't know what the real cost of it is. It might be 70 cents. It might be a little bit more, a little bit less than that, whatever. Those little tins with fucking the insert inside of it, with the little piece of fucking perfectly cut shit that sits on top of it, with the fucking box that it sits inside of, with the whatever. Oh, that's gotta cost, you know, a few bucks. So people are like, oh, it's so cute. Look at my little tin of these cute little things. And then like, I'm like, yo, you can get more bang for your buck. You're more product if you just buy the bigger one. Break it down yourself. No, I can't smoke a full one anyway. I just like the little ones. And so you're paying for convenience, yeah.
Let me whip out my gender. Let me whip out my gender. In a world of so much question, what is the next direction?
Oh, 100%. The packaging confidently costs more than the product sometimes. When that was like, can't talk about cost on here, alright guys? That's what I got fucking chucked up for last time. I wasn't selling shit. Alright, YouTubes. Anyway, yeah, the cost of things has gone a little bit. It's weird. It's weird. Could you imagine paying $600 a pound for apples? Can you imagine now paying, well, let's see what the fuck is the cost here. Let me just do a little bit of math. And this is literal wholesale, right? Like I'm could you deal with paying 36 undy for what's the best apple out there? What's some apples that everybody likes, bro? Come on, y'all know what I'm talking about. Honeycrisp. Dude, is it Honeycrisp or the expensive ones that everybody likes to fuck out of? They're like $4 a pound. The other apples cost like 99 cents a pound. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so like, I'm telling you, pink ladies right now, guys, they go to $600 a pound. And now, Honeycrisps are gonna be $3,600 a pound. Wholesale. If you want to resell them and make your own money off of it, you can do whatever you want, but you guys understand how unbelievably astronomical the cost of this thing is now? Is it because one plant doesn't produce that much or whatever, the weight of what the one plant produces comparatively? Yes, that makes sense, right? But if you're limited to how much you're able to grow, well, then you're limited to how much you have to charge somebody a certain amount, because you have to pay all the bills, and you got to pay all the taxes, and you got to pay all the light, you got to pay for all the employees, and you know, so I can justify all what I'm doing. It let everybody fucking grow as much as they can, as long as they can sell it. There's no marketing costs associated to it. Chi-Town, and that's what I don't know if you listened to the episode of Two Dope Dudes where we talked to Alex. Wait until THC is made from fucking wheat and shit by CRISPR. You know, wait until there's gene editing that transforms different molecules into Delta-9 THC. How much does your growing and cultivation license fucking mean then, bub? You fucking dorks. You fucking pencil necks with all your high and mighty. I got the fucking license though. Yeah, well, we're able to produce this shit in mass quantity in fucking vats with a little bit of some CRISPR, bud. I don't need your stupid plants anymore that fucking take forever to grow. I just want profit, profit, profit. More Delta 9 THC. And that's why, like, I've talked a lot, there's so much more to this plant than just Delta 9. There will always be a demand for the plant, but the plant demand will go to something more niche than what it is, right? If Delta 9 is producible in multiple other forms, and they're able to then synthesize it down into different smokable forms or different whatever, we're in for a fucking rude one, my guys. Especially you license holders. Oh yeah, Doc. Keep them girls cool. Yeah, and see all that's green. I think like pink ladies are like, I think they're maybe a Granny Smith mixed with something else. I might be wrong, but they are of the more kind of sour, of the sour sweets, you know? I'm into it. With your Honeycrisp, the real Honeycrisp, or have you just produced a close product you can aim as it? Well, and that's it. Is it Galaxy Crisp or something? Dude, the episode with Alex, fucking Chi-Town, you're not lying. That is one of the most badass fucking episodes of that thing. Like, I've actually rewatched very big portions of it multiple different times.
If you want to acquire the knowledge, you don't have to go to college. You can just come hang with Aaron and Dave.
Oh, hell yeah. Canada found a way to grow THC in a coral crystalline structure. That's fucking dope. Well, and that's it, Skibbity. The other thing is, too, there was a berry or something that when you synthesize it, you can get CBD from it. So they were like, fuck, we can maybe do away with, we might not have to grow hemp to gain access to CBD, which would be, I guess, fine too, whatever, you know, because then use hemp for textile fucking purposes like it can be, even though it still is, even if it's processed for other uses like excess cannabinoids, which is naturally occurring on the plant. Jesus Christ, what are we doing here? Oh, breakfast food is that jam. A little bacon and eggs. I had a bacon and egg burger over the weekend at this joint in Michigan. It was fire, to be real honest with you. God damn, was it fire. Good, bad, indifferent, just let me grow. In Chi-Town, that's literally what it's about. Oh, all that's green. I appreciate the fuck out of you. Thank you guys for doing that. Thumbs up and the whatever. That might help the Project 21, you know? I really do. And here, this will be... Oh, it's a bop of a fucking song, too. Two dope dudes, bringing you the news. All It's Green. I don't know if you saw this yet or not, but literally earlier, right before I got on Ask Gemini, give me some real talking points for how to achieve world peace. Give detailed explanations of the reasons. And the reasons for conflict. And I went down and we've been going back and forth over this shit all night. And it literally shows the way that fucking all of these things have gone on. How... Oh, Project 21 for the fucking win, my friends. Chi-Town, it's just this. It's literally this. How do we do it individually? And it's so fucked up to say this because I don't want to take people away from things that matter the most to them, right? But it's all of the things that cause identity, right? Like the things that we can do different, the things that we can change or decide that would cause a war or not, right? Because these are different reasons for conflict. Okay, there's all this reason for conflict. So the differences in ethnicity. Okay, that's, again, I think it's silly. I think it's trivial. I think there is a animalisticness to ethnicity that is naturally there. I think everybody is inherently minimally racist. It's not racist as much as it is, why don't big cats hunt together? Because a fucking lion is the strongest and the cheetah's the fastest. If they both hunt together, there are enough fucking wildebeests out there. There's enough antelopes for all of them to eat. Yet constantly, lions starve to death, cheetahs starve to death, right? Because they don't get the fucking food source. Oh my god, what's going on right now is absolutely disgusting. It does just the big thing that I beg everybody to understand: do not get polarized by politics. Do you understand? This is it too. Diversity in ethnicity, religion, or cultural identity can be exploited by political actors to create us versus them narratives. This isn't you deciding. Drummer, what is up, my friend? How are you? All that's green. I'm literally saying, if you click on the fucking button and you say, hey, I want to listen to either side of the aisle's point of view, you're being forced them people's narrative. And even if you try to stay neutral on both sides, all you're doing is buying into this overall scheme. The whole scheme in itself, right here: weak or corrupt governments, lack of inclusive politic processes, human rights abuses, and breakdowns of the rule of law. Breakdowns of the rule of law. That literally means that these motherfuckers can just make up rules whenever they want to. It broke down. We do what we want when we want to. We're the fucking lawmakers. Weak or corrupt governments. The fuck do we got going on? Why does anybody need a government? I'm very confused by why there needs to be entities out there that are so much smarter than the rest of us. There should be a collective ideology. There should be a collective belief system. Fighting for resources seems stupid when we can genuinely calculate that the resources that are necessities for life are available for all of us to be part of. And yet we don't do it. We don't maximize where we live at on the earth. We don't maximize the resources of the earth. We live where we want to. We rape from the fucking ground the way when we want to. We rape from the fucking people when we want to. We just take, it's a literal war, and it's all because, and like it's all whatever. This is the things that we can change. Stop claiming these fucking different ethnicity groups that are gonna fucking cause division. Stop claiming the religions that are causing division. Stop causing cultural identities. These are all the things that I talk about a lot. Sports teams, religion, politics, identity politics, sexual orientation, fucking all of that shit. Where you try to go, oh, well, I'm allowed to do it. Yeah, we're all fucking allowed to do whatever the fuck we want, whenever the fuck we want to. That is honestly the fucking truth of things. Don't be a scumbag. Right? That is common sense. It's not common anymore. Common sense is one thing. Don't be a fucking scumbag. That's literally it. And I promise you, it's not common anymore. That's what we all say all the time. Common sense ain't common anymore. We're not even talking about logic anymore, right? Blissful ignorance is real. The inability to process and to fucking make logical thought happen it's unreal. Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, even then, the facts of history as a building block for how we handle today. Stop fucking using it as the narrative of how we're supposed to push forward. And it will never work. There's $300+ trillion worth of debt globally. What does that mean? What does that fucking mean? Do you guys understand that by us saying, oh my God, Bill Gates is worth fucking hundreds of billions and Elon Musk is worth hundreds of billions and Jeff Bezos, that means that these motherfuckers expect all of us to pay them this. It's not real. They don't have that amount of money. It's the idea that we will give them enough resources to fulfill that level of money. Where the rest of us are sitting here going, dude, I just want to fucking eat food. I just want air conditioning. I just want a car to go back and forth to work. I'm literally willing to work. I just don't have a fucking car to do it. I'm willing to fucking do you understand what I'm saying? The disparities in the fucking things that are going on have gone far beyond even these little trivial fucking factors that so many of us measure ourselves by. All that this is done by political actors to create us versus them narratives. It helps all of us to just fuel division. It literally says, historical grievances often fuel these divisions. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is deeply rooting in competing nations' historical and religious claims to the same land. The Rwanda genocide was a horrific example of how ethnic divisions fueled by extremist propaganda can lead to mass violence. If you guys don't know what these fucking instances are, go check it out. The Rwanda genocide is fucking madness. Fucking Israel-Palestine. My God was there. No, my God was there. No, I deserve it. Look, read back in our text. It says that we're the owners of the land. No, read our text. You fucking shut the fuck up already. Why don't you all just fucking both use the land? Well, I need it for me because my God, mine's better than yours. My big ghost means more than yours does. And I promise you mine's right. And what's going on over there is that these people are shooting each other, civilians. They've made it tyrannical for the civilians, which is where I've been talking about it this whole time. I'm like, well, I don't know anybody of us, you, me, and everybody that's in this fucking chat, who's going, okay, I'm gonna kill somebody purely because of ethnicity or religion or cultural. I think that's so fucking far-fetched, right? And it's not even like, it just seems, it's like, what the fuck are we talking about? So when it's that far-fetched of a concept, why is it this polarizing? What? Are you literally gonna wear a Donald Trump shirt or a fucking Joe Biden shirt and go out there and shoot at each other? I beg you all to do it. Whoever the fuck needs to do it, I beg all of them to just go the fuck out there and do it. You're gonna shoot each other over white versus black? Listen, walk out into the fucking get out there. Not any. Oh, it is. Okay, fuck me. Shit. All right, it's back. Everything's back. We're back. We're live. Okay, so, yeah, I go the fuck out there and do it. If that's what the fuck all of you want to do so bad is fight, then go fucking fight out there. But the rest of people, like, I think a lot of us are sitting here going, what's up, Connie? A lot of us are sitting here going, what's up, Connie? Yeah, everybody say what's up, Connie. Anyway, a lot of us are going, yeah, this is stupid. To fight over these dumb fucking beliefs? Your inability to concretely fucking stay spiritual regardless of somebody else saying that they believe in a different ghost? What? How weak are you? How dumb is your fucking thought process? How dumb is your brain? That's past blissful ignorance. You're literally just ignorance. And like, yeah, to me there's more behind it. Intelligence doesn't always equate to reason. Profitability will outvote common sense 9 out of 10 times. Well, 1,000%. Chi-Town, you nailed that with 100%. Oh, if we got internet issues, y'all let me know. Figuring out how to live the most/best without needing to rely on the mass providers that control who/what. God bless you. Anyway. Catch me up. Connie, we're talking about how to solve world peace. I asked Gemini, which is a AI system. It's a large language model represented by Google. I said, give me some real talking points to how to achieve world peace. Give detailed explanations of reasons of peace isn't going on in the places of conflict, and then give real examples of how to fix it. This is just a large language model. All its ability is to do is one character at a time predict the next character in line. Now, what is characters? Totally different thing. What is a token? Totally different thing. Anyway, but these things are literally fucking, it's just a prediction machine. And it predicted, how do we solve world peace, or how do we stop the conflict? Well, what is the conflict to begin with, right? And up top, the biggest one that it brought up was disparity in wealth, lack of economic opportunity, and competition over vital resources like water, oil, minerals, and major dividers. The next one, weak or corrupt governments, lack of inclusive. Okay, so like these whole ideologies, these are things that maybe you and I might not be able to fucking fix, right? Disparities in wealth, if you have a fuck ton, maybe help your people out close to you, especially like if they don't have like air conditioning or a car or something that like, I know that it seems like a lot to all, like to some of us, those are major expenses, something that like, holy fuck, would it set us back a dick ton. For some people, that's not as much as you would imagine. You know, a $10,000 automobile is very reason, they could probably give you that and never even think about it, right? And there's plenty of people out there. I mean, when we're talking 800, or when we're talking hundreds of billions of dollars, like some of these clowns got, the difference is just so little. They could give millions, they could give billions of dollars away and not even be impacted by what this means. Oh man. Tell us you were helping out with their tournament on the 19th. Wait. Justin from doing disc golf at our last. Oh, Connie. Yes. The fuck, Connie. I love that guy. He was a great dude, and thank you for helping that guy out. Does your belief tell you to be a better person than someone else's beliefs? If so, what does that say about your beliefs? No, my belief is to be just a good person, right? Like, I don't think it's better or worse, right? I think that everybody should be held accountable. And I think that there's some people that don't have the ability to be as accountable for different reasons. Some of them psychological, some of them chemical, some of them whatever it is, right? And do they get a pass for it all the time? If you're intoxicated under alcohol and you suck at whatever you just did? No, maybe not. But do you have actual clinical schizophrenia and you're dealing with multiple personality disorders, you might get a break from some of the shitty things that you can do, right? But I think just be held accountable out of that, right? Like outside of that, outside of drastic, massive things that fucking cause division or whatever, or not division, but a disparity or whatever it is. I just don't know. I don't think that my belief, I think my biggest belief is, no, I don't have like beliefs. I think I try to stay way more rooted in the reality. And I'm not, what is reality? Reality is, it just is, right? It's not something, it's just what we're going through. And when I say rooted in it, I mean the physical truths that I can solve and work on myself. And I think those are the things that for a lot of us, you can just be concretely confident in what it is that you know and what it is that you believe, I guess. And it's not to be better or worse or anything. It's not always a measuring competition. And that's absolutely it. But if it's belief versus belief, what does that say about belief? The universal belief should be... Yeah, and Guap, you're a fucking hero for mentioning that and doing that. Universal belief to be a good person, regardless of cultural/religious beliefs. Yet it seems we're all fighting to determine what is right. Um, no, it's not. I think you put one extra word on that. What we all should be fighting to determine is what is. It's not what is right. We should be fighting to determine what is. Because in truth, in reality, in the things that we all can very directly calculate the physical ramifications or from action or reaction, those things like heavily matter to what is, right? What is right? In instances, are some things right? Yes, but can you find another instance where it was very right to do one thing over here, but and maybe not right to do it in the other place, right? Even outright wrong to do it in the other place. And we can even say that in instances of cannabis use. I think if people are seeking some benefits from the thing. I mean, like in schizophrenia, right? Like, you could overdo THC and cause yourself to gain an extra personality, which is not what you're using cannabis to try to deter from that. So, I don't know, man.
Smoke another blunt, roll another up, you know that we.
Oh no! All that's green. I hope you're still around if, daggum interwebs and stuff. And maybe it's mine too. I've had a couple of little weird flickers over here myself, but all that's green. If I don't get to see you, we all definitely need to be a lot more understanding and compassion, and that's literally why I talk. I mean, it's peace, love, and cope, right? It's these ideas that we can figure this thing out through some simple action. And understanding is part of that. Compassion is fully that, right? The people should have more respect for different culture. You're not the one living if you don't know what's going on in their world, or at least get educated about other cultures' politics. Yeah, I'm trying to even break that down one step further, Khan, but you're 100% accurate. Everybody is just of a different understanding of it, a different environment of it. Maybe think about it. If you had to walk in their shoes, how it would feel, and maybe people would learn to keep their mouths shut and have some respect for most of our it's greed. Yeah, the thing is, Khan, with that, and I'm right there with you. Walking in their shoes takes empathy. Empathy is something that when you have it, you're very confused as to why other people don't. I know because I feel like I am empathetic. And I look at people all the time and I'm like, why are you not affected by this? Why are you not able to see the depression in it? And it's not that it's depression where we all need to cry about it and wallow and go, oh, it's so sad. But why is it that you're so willing to take advantage of in these instances? And I've watched it countlessly around me, and in my working career and my fucking personal life, I've seen it endlessly. Reality is there's no easy answer. Somebody always wants to take from someone else just because they think they can and they're entitled to it. No, that's not reality, though. That's a false narrative pushed on by some other people outside of the government who has raped my taxes, the taxes away, right? Outside of the government, I've been able to prevent people from taking from me, right? And it's not that, like, I mean, have people taken advantage of me personally? Yes, of course, too. But reality just is. It's not an easy reality is that you, I, me, we, us, they, them are words that every single one of us uses, no matter what. So then, in that, there is the commonality. Every single one of us says I. Every single one of us says you. Every single one of us says me, we, us. So it's just the same. There's no difference. It's only once you start to identify yourself as other things. Once you pick your political group. Once you pick your fucking ethnicity. Once you pick your whatever. And it's not that, like, pick your ethnicity is a thing, right? You're born into the society that you're born into. But, and for some people, like, that's enjoyable. Why would they change? Why does somebody who is used to eating off, the fucking land, why would they all of a sudden have to eat this processed bullshit and garbage, right? Like, that would be a force of governance that seems fucking tyrannical and out of control to me. But there is a commonality to this thing that is greatly overlooked. I think it's that I think. Well, I think. What do you think? You think what I think? You know what the thing is? I think. Shit, I do too. So, like, if I am and you are, then that means that when you say it, you say, right? Okay? So then, common. But, no, I'm different than you. My name is, I don't even like to say my first name. That's it. I'm peace, love, and cope. I'm Republican or Democrat. I'm fucking, just identifying. I'm a Packers fan or a fucking Bears fan. I'm a fucking, shit, I don't give a fuck. I like penises or I like vaginas. Like, whatever, dude. Who gives a flying fuck? And those factors that you've bought into and you've gone, this is me and I'm gonna prove, all of that is to prove that you're different. And difference isn't to prove I, us, we, they, them, me, you. No, that's to prove Chi-Town Hi-Fi. That's to prove Connie Hetland. That's to prove All That's Green. That's to prove Peace, Love, and Cope. And that's why I say Project 21, where all of us agree that fucking peace seems like a far better concept. How do we gain peace? 3 by 3. If I fucking have 3 people close to me that I am safe with and we're able to fucking communicate peace to, and they go out and talk to 3 completely different people than me, and then them 3 go out and talk well, it's gonna be 9 now, and then they go out, them 9 go out and they talk to 3 people, then that's 27, right? Now those 27 people go out and they talk to 3 people, now that's gonna be 71, okay? Now those 3 people go out and they talk to 3 people, and that's gonna be 213. You guys see what I'm saying here? Yeah. And my body feels weak. Headed down to the dungeon, wondering if they got some more. Well, if they don't, then I'm what is versus what is right is based on cultural differences are divided by those who profit from the beliefs they find most profitable. 100%. Well, and that's exactly my whole point, is that, and it's right here, weak or corrupt governments. It's people that are doing this to maintain and contain power. It's to not include, but to make sure that they keep their fucking seats on the throne. Why would you want to turn it over? If you're making all the money, if you're making all the rules, why would you give that job up? Right? So, like, Yeah.
Take a trip down to the store. Hurry please, cause I need some snacks.
All that's green, you're the fucking best. Is a reality many don't experience / practice. No, and that's it. Empathy is the reality. Chi-Town, I love that statement more than anything. Empathy is the reality many don't experience / practice. Holy fuck. I almost want to, like, write that down. That's clean. I like it. I'll make a song about it.
Get the propane rolling things and let's blow this place up. You already know what's up. I might had to pay some extra bucks, but I really don't give a fuck. Cause a brother feels great. But I'm barely awake. Wait. All been out of shape.
Oh, I mean, you, them, us. That's exactly it. No, Connie, you're nailing it. And that's my whole point, too. We're all in this together. And unfortunately, the loudest voices use the I more than not. Goddamn. All the different kinds and other flavors, they'll mean. But isn't that what we did to the Indians? You and I didn't, though, Connie. And I'm here's my big point to a lot of this too. This is what, and I think All That's Green mentioned it too, something about history. And this is why we learn from the history and then we fix it now. You and I didn't oppress Indians. We didn't force Indians to dress and eat. You and I are literally saying, like, I want to eat at the same table. I don't care what your ethnicity or where you're from. Oh, I will say that, everyone. Oh, yeah, you ain't lying. Love is the only gift that you can give and receive that can never be taken away, even when we leave this world. Love can be taken away from you, but the love that you received doesn't have to. The perpetuation of love can stop. Internally, do you have the ability to turn that off? Is a totally different idea, though. Are you strong enough to get your head in the right places that don't leave you in that? You know, desire for love, right? Where you I think, yeah, I'm choking on these words because that's a bold statement. It's a badass statement. And I want to make sure that we say it correctly too. The only way that love ends is in despair. Period. Somebody is hurt when love ends. Okay? If you mutually break up, even somebody's emotionally worn out from this mutual breakup. If somebody you loved passes away, that's terrible. It's sad, right? So, like, the only way that love ends is in tragedy. It's in you know, a mournable state, at least. So yeah. The other way about what asked. Give them your property and apologize. Or find ways to make the business future better and work to resolve the wrongs. And Chi-Town, you and I both, right? The wrongs aren't by... See, here's the real fucked up thing is. I think recognition is as much overcoming it as anything. Now, give back all the Native Americans the land that they had to begin with. Well, yes. But also now, there are a lot more Native Americans. I am native to America. I was born here. I actually have Native American relatives and blood in me. I believe on my grandfather's side from my dad, he had a lot of like, I don't remember the, you know, I wish that I could talk more to my heritage and stuff. I think it's fascinating, but I also like that is stuff that's a history for me that isn't a reality for me. I've never lived outside of the confines of Illinois, to be quite honest with you. You know, there's something, I'm as American as you're gonna get. I like macaroni and cheese. You know, I like my cheeseburgers plain. I don't really know what the fuck to tell you. I'm pretty vanilla. Okay, I'm American. And now, because I also wasn't around for the fighting and the whatever, I'm going, okay, but I get it in the past, you were owed something for something, but that's just to keep saying that everybody owes somebody for something that somebody did in the past. When do the debts get paid off? At what point do all of us accept that your debt has been paid off? All of us are actually in debt for the most part, right? Like, and I if you own a house, if you've got car payments, if you've got you are in debt. You owe somebody some shit. If you have wealth, if you have more money than you do debt and you're not paying that shit out, then you have wealth, I guess, to a degree. And if you have an abundance of, then of course that isn't necessarily a factor in your life. But like, debt just means that somebody else supposedly has a big pile. What is going on? The cat song and shit? Like, I don't even know what the fuck that was, dude. Sorry if shit just got weird, man. I don't know what we was listening to. Anyway. But even then, it's not gone. Just the body is. Love remains. And all that's green, 1000%. And I'll back you on that. The love never goes away. And from the party within the relationship, right? Like if there's a party in a relationship that doesn't want it, but the other one does, the party that does, the love doesn't go away. And when you committed love in the first place, there was a commitment there. Now, the fact that all of us are bad at making long-term commitments to things, like that's a totally different thing. But like that individual commitment, that love thing, that unconditional affection, connection, and you know, attention, I think it's forever. It's something where I would be there for you, but in the same way, I mean, I love all of you in here. I would do a lot of things for a lot of you in here. And I think a lot of you, I say a lot of you here, I think there's not a single person who comes through this chat that I wouldn't be there for if I had the ability. And like, what more can you ask for maybe when it comes to love, right? Like, show the fuck up. Be there when you need to be there. Do the things. And like you said, for those people who did show up, even the person who you're breaking up with now, who did show up at some point, there was actual connection, there was actual love, there was actual affection, and, you know, yeah. So, it's not the love that dies, you know, as much as the relationship does, but yeah, you're right. We did not do it, did we? This is a land of immigrants. We should all be appreciative / thankful for the natives to let us be here. No, 1000%. And this is the problem with this thing now, is that before we were able to measure the circumference with a single maybe snapshot, and I get it, the globe has been around for a little bit, the idea of the circular earth and whatever, but we have a spherical, not a circular, a spherical, maybe circular for the flat earths, but anyway, since we've been able to take a snapshot of it, and especially now with our large language models, which are literally just machines that are capable of speaking to one another, and we should be able to break down these barriers and go, listen, you're right. It wasn't you or I who dropped the bomb. And there are still people out there right now who can't say that. The government that we live under can't say that. The government that most people live under can't say that we didn't drop the bomb. Or they can't say that they're not afraid that somebody's gonna drop the bomb if they fucking say no again. So, like, I don't know. Only thing I know about love, I keep on falling in love, Doc. I fucking feel you, brother. Gotta fucking, you know. But it's just because you got love to give, brother. It's just because you're a good person with good intentions, it seems like. I don't know you personally or nothing, but from interactions that we have, I think that's it. I mean, we as a nation took their lands and right away from their nation. No. No. See, the thing was, it was a militia at best at the beginning, who through, well, and we can trace it back to Alexander Hamilton, right? I don't know if you guys watched that fucking, did you guys watch Hamilton, the musical? You should. It's all right. It's a little bit more rappy. It is a musical. I don't know how y'all feel, but to understand and to look into and dive into that perspective of what happened at the beginning, and to know that the person who made the Federal Reserve and who started the whole fiat system and the bullshit to begin with, is, you know, was kind of a scumbag, and it's perpetuated from that. Like, and did he do some cool shit that gave all of us some levels of freedom that have never been seen on the earth before? Yes. Is it in all of our interest to revolutionize that into the best means now where all of us are understood and spoken to correctly? Yes. Do you want to point fingers at somebody? It's them. Connie, the biggest thing for me is that we as a nation is not we. There is no you and I didn't do that. You and I are part of we. We didn't. We can name the fucking names of people who fought and killed, right? And like, that's fucked up. It trickles down. I'm indigenous. I was never taught my language, but all our kids are now. But generations lost our language because of the past. It's very sad. Well, 100%. Very few elders know the language still. Yeah, 100%. Fuck! Connie, don't retract statements. You're good. Here the government still owns parts of our lands. They have been slowly selling it back to us. Yeah, and I would admit, why, you know? I mean, I get it. And the other thing is, yeah. Yeah. All it's green, you're 100%. It's a fucked up process. I think wealth is measured by the way we are loved and the way we love others, the way we treat others, respect others, and how many people you truly can call friends. Everybody else can piss off. Yeah, but I don't want anybody to piss off. Like, and this is the one thing, Connie, in what you're saying, it's so right. You're absolutely right. But that part at the end where people can piss off, I'm not even that bitter or angry towards people. Just go over there and do it if that's what you need to do. If we disagree or we don't see eye to eye, it's fine, right? But I mean, and I can tell you that I believe it too, because I said in the song that I made the lyrics for, with the love Gary gives, we are richer than that nerd Bill Gates. All of us are. Gary Cornett is, I mean, outside of, to me, to all of you, is just a name on the internet who comes in here. Gary is the nicest fucking guy. He comes in, says hi, passes his joint around the fucking chat all the time. He's just the nicest. Why, like, to me, that means more than having a mountain of money. So I agree with you wholeheartedly. And I don't think when I said, you know, the piss off thing, I don't think you're saying this in the hateful, negative way that it could be taken. Or if you are, I'm begging you to consider this light-hearted way of going, listen, I just agree to be different. And in acceptance, because a lot of us probably aren't accepting of ourselves more so than we aren't accepting of others. All right? And what I mean by that is we try to project on the other person their weaknesses. Instead, all we're doing most of the time is exposing ours. When we talk about how much it means to us to be vulnerable for whatever instance of identity that we seem repressed, the only statement you're making is one of selfishness. And it's, I promise you, I understand oppression's real. I'm not trying to fucking hate. I get it. There's a lot more that's going into this. My problem is the only way that we ever get over this is to stop claiming the oppression. Is stop claiming, because in doing so, we've given power and leverage to institutions that hold the narrative and then hold the profit from it. And it is just the most sickening thing. No, it's not their fault in particular, but they don't have to sell it, or they could sell it cheaper, for fuck's sakes. And all that's green, I'm right there with you. Oh, yes, my God, too. You're 100% there, and I'm with you. Could there be a cheaper, and could it be more, you know, like, to me, it's like, maybe that's where the claim to land that I've stumbled on while talking about what Gemini said. That's the thing that makes me go, I don't know about that. Because if you came into my house right now and started just making a bowl of cereal, oh, I don't have cereal here. I don't know, if you just started like cooking burgers and shit, and that was my food for tomorrow night, and I don't have food ready to go, I'd probably be like weirded the fuck out, pissed off. I think I could get over the burgers, right? Like, who gives a fuck? I can go to the store, we still have a store, and I go do that. But you being in my house without saying anything, and now you're taking my shit on top of it, could lead to some level of great aggravation. And I can understand that. And that's literally what I'm saying, like, in respects to what you're saying, like, these people came in, took your fucking homes, took your food, told you to go the fuck away. And that is the most fucked up shit in the world. But like now, like today, that's all I'm saying. Like, what's happening today, though? Like, I just don't know what's happening today. What did I join into? Tabletop GameStop? Listen. Tabletop Game Shop. You joined into how do we solve world peace? I was asking the AI. They said, give me some real talking points for how to achieve world peace. Give detailed explanations of the reasons peace isn't going on in the place of conflict, and then give real examples of how to fix it. We got some Native Americans in here. We've got some fucking colonialists in here. We got everybody. Now we got people. We got some red coats and some blue coats, dude. We got people that were fucking guerrilla warfare, and we got people that killed Harambe. You know what I mean? We're all over the fucking place right now. We got everything going on. But the main thread is love, I think. What we're all trying to figure out is peace, and I think it's through love and understanding. Peace, love, cope. Boink! Anyway. Zigga zigga. You wanna be my life? All it's green. No, I'm right there with you. What is the border of it? When do we border it off and say, that one's mine, I get to have this much? Oh, it's the res dogs. That's it. I'm a Ukrainian with a Russian neighbor. He has yet to take claim to my garden yet. Chi-Town, that is the fucking... Oh, you see what I'm saying? in places of peace where we're all able to have a communication and a conversation, we're not going to jump to this fucking extremism. Scottish, Irish, Ukraine. Oh my god, indigenous. I grew up on the res. Wax your dongers for Harambe. Oh shit, bro. Oh god. What? You know what? Damn good question, tabletop. The fuck did I join into too? No, you know what it is? It's what I've joined into and what matters to me is
Take me higher, baby.
I don't know which side of this, dude. I'm getting confused every time now. Anyway, all this green, thank you. You know, it's something that means way more to me. And I know that, like, cannabis means something to me, right? And I have a great understanding for cannabis. And I hope to be able to use cannabis as an effective tool to help others through the rest of my life, and maybe even to gain, you know, resources. That would be cool. But, currently, you know. Anyway. Shit, all that's green. I was just gonna put one of these pods into this thing again. Let's do a little. You do your little mush. I'll do my little smoke sesh. We'll just all have a little. It's gonna take a minute for this thing to heat up. I'm gonna remember not to fucking blow my lips up with this thing. Oh Jesus Christ, Doc. Here we go. Doc's on the loose. I tried to do that. It just burned the fuck out of me again, dude. And I'm on the low setting. This thing sucks. $20 hollers all day, every day. Fucking tabletop, if you can't send it in here directly, send it to me on fucking Facebook and I'll look at it. That's so fire. I did a thing in class in high school, actually. We went to high school together. Where I talked about how the resources for everybody to live was available and we could all live inside Texas. It would be like 56 and a half people to a football field or something like that, but we could literally all live in Texas.
Am I high enough? Am I high enough? I remember being a little thug. We really didn't know what it was. Then I took a puff.
Yeah, 100%. I'm okay with that too, and that's you're exactly it. It's your choice to accept or not to accept, but it's in you. And then past that, whether you accept me or not, like I'm not. Are you really? That's what we're measuring our existence off of, is how much other people accept us or not, because a lot of us just aren't that, and you're not that. I know you're not that, so I'm not questioning that at all, but accept me or not, 100%. And Guap, you absolutely nailed it. We can talk about it, but I am who I am. I'm not gonna change because you think something different. That's fucking absurdities. And that's the same thing that I'm talking about, like, because you got a different religion, because you got a different ethnicity, because you like to have sex with different people. Like, how fucking stupid. Yeah. Peace and love. And if not, just walk away. And that's it. Alright, let me see. Hold on. Tabletop, did you share that thing with me? I'm going to look right now.
What's that smell? Wanda is a woman. She works
Oh, we're friends now.
Shows up on time, she like balls to the wall. She went out to lunch with her high school friends. About 3 hours later, she came rolling back in. Well, the boss man really jumped her. Son, he wasn't joking. Everybody in the office knew Wanda had been smoking that old wacky tobacco.
It's 4 minutes and 20 seconds long. Monopoly social experiment. How money and power can modify your mind. Yeah, fuck yeah. I like this. Here, I'll ship this to everybody. Alyssa and Angelo, what's up, friends? How are y'all doing?
Puff it in a pipe and you can twist it in a stem. You can bake it in some brownies. Smoke it through a bong. Roll up a great big fat one like old Cheech and Chong. Burn it through a hole in a can of Budweiser. If you can't take the heat, son, vaporizer.
No, actually, Chi-Town, I tried out for American Idol. Real story. I thought it was gonna be America's Next. I wasn't. I was stopped after my audition to take pictures with some producers. Yeah, I really did. Because I looked like one of the producers of the show. And like the other producers of the show were like, you look so much like the guy, you need to come over here. We need to take a picture of you. And I said, no. So where's he at? Oh, well, he's not here. I said, oh, well, I don't have a job right now. Y'all want to let me be your, you know, fucking guy? And they're like, no. No. I was not on the... No, what happened was, I was just a singing guy. I sang a goofy song. I don't think I'm that great anyway. I just like singing. And my boy wanted to go. It was a great experience. No, did not air. No. I was part of like the first wave of auditions, which tens of thousands of people show up to at times, right? So, it was a long day. I slept in a Walmart the night before. There's no excuses. This is actually the truth of what happened that day. I fell asleep in the stands of the fucking St. Louis Blues ice rink, waiting for my turn to go. Finally, by the time we made it onto the floor, thousands of fucking singers had gone through. I think you're probably hard to separate yourself. And a lot of that is more based off of like, I think if I had the beard and the long hair then, I had a better chance. But I didn't. I was a clean-shaven beauty. Seymour! Holy shit, what is up, my friend? How the fuck are you? Oh, I sing like a motherfucker. I don't even mind. I'll sing in front of people and shit. Oh, the link that I just sent you guys was from Tabletop Game Shop. My man did a Monopoly social experiment, how money and power can modify your mind. I can't wait to watch this myself personally. Looks pretty fucking dope. Wait, this shit got 28,000 views. Whoa. God damn, that's a big one. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this. Seymour. How you been? Yeah, I don't know.
And how long will it take to get back? Yes, indeed, I'm a little off track. Off this beat, and I'm full of that yak.
Avocado. Potato. Anyway. Oh, blueberry, yum. Ooh, that's some fire. Blueberry haze. I like that. I got about this much water left, and then I need to run and get water. And then I'm gonna come back. I'll probably give me a few seconds. Let me smash this. All right. While I'm gone, let's see. Let's get some. Oh. Do you guys want to watch this while I'm gone? No, because I'm gonna watch it myself. I'm not gonna just play it for you all and then not do it. It's wild. Madness. Let's see. What do we got on here? Blueberry yum yum. That's good. I like it. Oh, I like this song. All right. Give me, let me go get some more Chippewas, friends, and I'll be right back. Maybe I'm gonna try and grab some dabs if I can find them. Do y'all need anything while I'm gone? Check this song out, though. Bop, 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 bop. Be right back.
Excuse me, green tea, music for sushi restaurant. From my song right, scuba doo doo boo boo. Music for sushi restaurant, music for sushi restaurant, music for whatever you want. Scuba doo doo boo boo. I'm not going to get lost. I'm not going to go broke, staying cool.
I can cook an egg on you. Over here.
If the stars were edible and our hearts were never
edible, would
full,
eat it.
could we live with just a taste? Just a taste. It's 'cause I love you, babe, in every kind of way. Just a little taste. No, I love you, babe. Ba, 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 ba.
I could cook an egg on you.
You know I love you, babe.
Hey, you guys hear my voice over here? American Idol. Alright. Load it up. Got 3 more bottles of water and some smoky stuffs. Hold on, man. We're back. We're live. Holy shit. Had a bumper crap. I don't think you're supposed to say that. You did a what? Don't crap out the bumper, you know what I mean? That's no Gelato 83. Oh god damn, okay. I ain't getting no strikes. No more strikes. We're here. We're still smoking on gelato number 33. Oh my god, Connie, I miss you already. I love you. Thank you for being here. Great conversation. See you on the backflip. Let's go. Love you, Con. See you soon. Thank you. You're the best. Barely Green. What'd you come too late for? Oh, you miss Connie? Ah! No, I know, Ellis. I was just kind of being a jokester. I like to, you know, I like to joke. One pill makes you larger and one pill makes you small.
Possession of the mind is a terrible thing. It's a transformation with an urge to kill.
No, not leaving. We're back. We're back in live. What's up, Barely Green? I'm honestly, I just needed to grab. This was it. This was the whole reason I took off for a moment. And well, I did grab a few other grams of concentrate, but I'm gonna see what we got left in these little things. This one is, that's empty. Okay, not that one. Wouldn't smoke that if that was the last shit on the earth. Okay. Oh, here we go. You know what? I got an idea. I got a good idea. Alright. Where the fuck? Hold on. Because I'm wearing sunglasses at night. It's tough to see. Barely Green. I appreciate the... Thank you so much for that. Do you come through, Two Dope Dudes, right? I've seen your name before. That's why I was like... No, I'm here. And I appreciate you being here, too. And thank you for the kind words. Today we're talking about how to solve world peace. You know, I'm still working on the technology behind the atomic bomb. But you know, I'm gonna see if I can make some waves in it right now. Actually, I'm gonna mix up some of these two concentrates I'm sitting in front of right now and see if it comes out with one good concentrate. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't.
Hey, it happens. People are people.
Oh, the bottom.
None of it's intentional. Never attribute to malice what you can contribute to incompetence.
Y'all have seen this or this this is like a YouTube thing. It's a guy interviewing somebody in a shopping mall. Oh, Barely Green. I appreciate you so much. You're the best. We are mixing Gelato 33 with whatever the small amount of butter that is left in this other thing over here. And I do not know who made that or what the name of it is, so I do apologize. I'm really bad at remembering names. Love the audio listeners. That's a big... That's huge. Hold on. There's something... Oh, tomorrow I do have plans already. Or I would absolutely... I've got a busy weekend, actually, this weekend. But I would fucking love that. Especially the comb. I miss being out at... I miss Mark. And even though, you know, the last time I saw you and I saw Mark at the same time as both of you greatly, all of you greatly. And I would love to come see Mark. That's my buddy. And I need to get out there to the comb, show a little love. This weekend is Barely Green. What are you smoking on? What's where are you from? Can I ask? Is that all right? Hell yeah. Where are you from? If that's okay. Like state or country, I guess. All right, friends. I got mine packed up. I hope you do too. It's about time to do that thing. Thank you all again for spending your time with me. Fuck yeah, Barely Green. That's what I'm talking about. How did you get turned on to this podcast and stuff? Have you been to some of the local events and such? Are you a employee of the cannabis industry? I guess I'm, only asking you direct questions because I love to know how everything comes together. And a lot of these gromies, a lot of these personal friends, a lot of these people that keep coming back, like, it just is community. It's the same cannabis culture, community, acceptance, understanding, peace, love. Like, it's just so fucking sweet in here.
People just walking in front of it like we ain't recording.
All That's Green, I miss you already. Thank you so much for always being here, showing love and support.
If it's intentional, never attribute to malice what you can contribute to incompetence. It's far more likely that they are all in their own worlds, doing their own thing. They're not paying attention to the world around them. And we all do it every day.
Thank you, All That's Green. I appreciate that very much, so. Oh, Barely Green. I fucking like that. Were you at, hold on, were you at Sessions last Saturday? When was I there, Bob? All That's Green. I'm pumped. I think Guaps told me that you plan on, and I hope to. I hope all of us do. That goes for Doc. It goes for any of you who really have a message or want to talk about cannabis. You want to talk about life. You want to talk about peace, love, understanding, the news, your mission, what's going, let me and Guap know. We love having guests, and I look forward to doing the one with All That's Green. We've talked about doing a couple episodes with a few people, but Barely Green, I fucking love that. Dude. Honestly, Charlie's the fucking GOAT in a lot of this, right? Yeah, there you go. twodopedudes podcast at gmail.com. If you're looking to get on, let us know. Charlie is the GOAT. No! Hold on. No, fucking Charlie's the fucking GOAT. Barely Green, hold on. So you were there the night that the fights was on. Okay. Hold the fuck up. Which one of the people which guy, were you sitting at the bar? I miss Lil Bean Markets too. I'm the illest fool, cooler than the water in the swimming pool. More who's the fool and who the fuck are you? You're confident you can work out who it is? Oh my god, you mean he's trying to come on here? Get Blaine, get, oh my god, I'm so excited. No, you're getting me pumped. I need to get that man, we need to get on the disc golf course. We might do it tomorrow. I'm so pumped. Oh, barely green. Yes. You were, hold on. I can almost, yeah, I can see you. I can see your face right now. Fucking Bowie. What's up, dude? I was trying to call you today, but then I fucked up. I got a little busy. I'll talk to you about it more tomorrow. Can I, Bo, can I still get a job or what? That's why, yeah. I was trying to see if I get a job. Can I come in and get a job or what? Disc golf in the morning, yes. 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 Okay, good. Yes, yes, and all the yeses. I think I might take you up on that. We'll talk. Anyway, yeah, Connie, I would love to. Barely green. I wish you would have said something. You seemed exactly like my kind of people. You were sitting in the middle of two other guys. Am I wrong about saying that right now? I know, that's what I'm saying. No, the fights were great. Yeah, but that fight meant nothing to me, bro. You fucking, I would rather talk to you. I feel bad. And like, that's my thing. I'm more shy than you might imagine. I'm not shy right here. I'll talk about whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? It's me and the walls, and then any of you who want to take this out, I hopefully Project 21 this shit, you know what I mean? But, besides that, it's me and the four walls in here, so, yeah. I would rather be, you know, I'm not nervous to speak in here. Out there in the world, sometimes I'm nervous, man. Just holler. Alright, well, next time I'm up there, I'm showing some love, bro. Oh, hey, y'all are not lying. I just need to come back and see y'all. Lisa and Angelo are fucking amazing people. Holy cow, are they good people. Yeah, I'm talking about you guys like you're not fucking listening to me say that same shit, but I'm trying to sell y'all to the rest of the crowd. I think the rest of the crowd already knows it, but god damn it. I just like... Charlie's ability to bring unbelievably quality folks together is fucking impeccable. And Guap, that's literally his thing too. Like, just get the fucking crowd together, bring the fucking people, and like, god damn, is it? The July event. Yeah, what, dude? And I'm supposed to be part of some events. I don't know. I gotta be a judge. No, Chi-Town, it's a sweet little spot, dude. I honestly love it. And as far as, like, community lounges, right? Like, get out of here. The people that were there. The judging in November, awards in December. Ah, such a good spot. And then you add, like, I mean, and this is it. You add the crowd, and that was the whole thing, too. Okay, Barely Green, I'm glad that you're actually in here. Now I can say this. It was because of literally the other people in the fucking room, too. Like, Barely Green was the other guy in the room. Like, I literally was like, it seems like my fucking people. Like, I could chill in here, and in the way that him and I didn't interact, but we're sitting directly across from each other. We could have fucking high-fived one another from how close we were sitting, without giving too much extension. I'm just saying, you know, fuck. But it's just that comfortable of an environment. you're okay to be around whoever the fuck's there because everybody is cool as shit. You're like, oh, that's some more of my people just sitting across there. You know, I want it. Yeah. So, yeah. Holy, Gary Cornett is in the fucking house. Ah, damn it, Gary. Just fucking smoke. I do got a vape in my pocket, actually. I brought one of these with me for the streamingness. One of my favorite vapes. I will tell you guys that. This thing here. The Wowie by Rove. The 510 threaded one. Alright? I like this one more, personally. Anyway. Oh yeah, Seymour, definitely go to Session. That's a cool spot, man. I promise you. Like, whoa, that's an aggressive bid, dude. I actually, yeah, I bet if I go to try to open it, it denies me and then tells me I gotta get into fucking, what's that other thing? Steam. And then I'm gonna fucking not know my Steam password. Then I'm gonna have to try and figure that out. Getting into Disc Golf Valley right now could literally take me a lot of minutes. And I don't know how many other folks want to fucking DGV it up. But I probably won't be on here for more. You know what? Just to celebrate with Gary, if Gary's gonna fucking stay around for this long, I'll stay around till right about 11:11 tonight. All right. But if you want to fucking get smoked, you can fucking bring your dollar bills, bud. Make it worth it, okay? That's all I'm saying. Fairly Green. I also felt like I owed attention to certain people. Like, Alyssa and Angelo have been so good to me lately. And through like an online presence, I had to meet them. And then being there, I just wanted to be with them. But then once I saw Nick in there too, like, that's my fucking guy, right? So like, I love Nick a fuck ton. What a super genuine, real fucking human who gets it, dude, right? And like, to be able to have deeper conversations and fucking, what was Nick's buddy's name? I think it was Chris. Just how fucking good, dude. You know? Holy... The eagle has landed! Holy shit! What a fucking good-looking man. You all don't understand. Blaine, you beautiful, beautiful man. Let's disc golf tomorrow, Blaine. I'm gonna get a few of the boys. We're gonna get... Guapo and Bowie are gonna be involved in the morning disc golf round with us. And whether we play doubles or what, you can be my doubles partner if you want to. Anyway, holy fuck, is it good that you're in here. Oh, you're the shit, my man. God damn it. I watched, hold on. What kind of trash music are we listening to right now? Oh, you know what? We're gonna go back to Project. Oh, this thing right here is a good one. Oh, fuck. If Lauren was here, I would fucking ask if we could play. Wait, speaking of, can I play voices? Hey, can you hear me? Drummer. Can I play voices? Look at it. It's right there on my fucking playlist. This is a bop. Oh, Connie and Blaine at the same time. I'm fucking spoiled. You guys understand, like, and I don't remember who said it. Maybe it was All That Was Green or somebody today mentioned. No, it was Connie directly. Play the jingle, Barely Green. I'm into it. I will play the jingle in 1 second. It was Connie directly who said, because of the love I have from my friends, I'm far richer than any amount of fucking money could ever fucking give me, or any castle could ever fucking provide me, or any fucking sports car, or any pile of gold. Like, there's nothing in this world monetarily or like that, I would trade all of that shit in for, honestly, this group, right? Like, it's the fucking best, right? So, oh, you guys are fucking, you're making me pumped up right now. I absolutely love it. Let's get a real good song going here for our friends. I know it's up here somewhere. We got a lot of Gary the Belt Mechanic songs. Project 21. Can we play Project 21? No, let me play the... Barely. You're looking for, the... I got you. Hold on. I got you. The thing is, the two songs that I want to listen to right now, same ones you want to. Oh, Hibbity Skee Bop is another good one. Hold on. Here it is. Here it is. Two Dope Dudes. Connie, you are putting me on blast right now. You are... What is that? What? Connie, you were around for this shit. For all of you who weren't here, I gave Celine Dion my fucking 100% effort one day right here on stream. Didn't even fucking hold nothing back. Oh. Someday. Right now I'm not feeling it. I was lacking water there for a little bit. My vocals are shot. No, I'll sing all of it. You guys probably hear me sing. It'll turn a lot of people away. We don't want that yet. What time are we going? Wait, that's a Blaine question. Blaine, when are we going disc golfing tomorrow? Bowie, Blaine, Guapo, come on, guys. Let's get it. Squad. Blueberries and cherries. Dude, you tried a couple of times. Look at you. Cherries. Cherries. And you, I mean, isn't it IES? Anyway, maybe it's not. Who the fuck knows? Absolute. How about Dave singing Celine Dion? Yeah. 3C. 4-ish. PM. Blaine. That's when Jericho Tags is going on. Jericho Tags. I cannot share the Celine Dion right now. What are we listening to fucking Halloween? We do at least the other Two Dope Dudes. Where is... You know it's a good one is a Conditional Cannabis Corner shit, but so is Project 21. I just want to find the Conditional Cannabis Corner one. Oh. Have you seen it? I can't find it. You grow yourself. This is the funked up version of the thing. Live a life, a pipe, and let's get on with it. Wanna acquire the knowledge, you don't have to go to college. You would just come hang with Aaron and Dave. Oh, and that's not the song you want to hear me sing. Jesus, dude. There, you guys, we're passing some bops, okay? Once upon a time there was a tavern when we used to raise a glass or two. When we used to raise a glass or two. Fuck, I cannot find it, dude. This playlist has gotten long. Think of all the great things we would do. Wait, I went to the bottom? Should be in here. We live the life we choose. Oh, the Cannabis Corner. That's what I'm looking for. Fuck! Damn it, now I feel even worse. Alright, we're gonna find it this time. I'm convinced. You know what? I think I got it downloaded. Of course I have it downloaded. What am I talking about? Just be on the fucking playlist. It's only like 30 seconds long. That's all I was looking for, was the shortest song. Seymour? Yeah, barely. I made it right here. I made it on this platform that I'm scrolling through trying to find the song from. Oh my god, it's making me so mad. Oh, you got some symptoms. There it is, right there. Oh, here it is. You got some symptoms from your condition. Oh, Connie is awesome. That's what I'm talking about. And it won't even cost you a quarter. We can play it back to back even. Or we could just put it on a constant loop. Really get people. All right, are we it's 11 o'clock. Do I have any easily offended folks in the listening? Oh, barely. It's got such a good. Are there any offended folks in the thing? Are you gonna get offended? Okay, Bowie. Yeah, well, listen. This song here, there's a couple of good songs in here, but this one, all right? Get offended after. I don't know which version we want. Let's go with. I'm gonna go with the 70s funk song. All right. Nah.
Yeah. This is for anybody who.
Nah. Oh, this is. Yeah, I think this is the one that made me the most excited. Here you go. You guys got this.
Yeah. This for anybody who needs to tell someone to fuck off.
Yeah.
Well, hi, go fuck yourself. Suck a bag of dicks. Eat a big old pile of shit. Wash it down with camel piss. You stupid bitch. Lick my tits. Polish all my naughty bits. Kiss my fanny. Tell your granny.
You know?
She got shitty grandkids.
Connie, this. You want this song? I'll send it to you so you can play people you want to tell to piss off.
Tell your mama and your daddy he can lick my fucking nuts. Cuddle up to my balls, then wash my dirty drawers. I have fucking had enough, so I'm telling you to go fuck off.
Yeah. I was making some putts today again, dude. I'm feeling good with the putter, dude. Blaine, yes. Friday nights, 5:30. A couple of boys got a little Jericho League going. 2 front 9 loops. Beautiful, good time, good group of guys.
Maybe didn't hear me. I got 1, 2. Middle fingers pointed at you. 1 means fuck. 1 means off. So goodbye to you. Adios, hit the road. Go bang a kangaroo. Mount a moose. Jack-a-lack-a-back-a nincompoop. Blow a monkey fucker. Suck my Peter, little skeeter. Ram-a-lam, you ding-dong. So long, your bottom feeder.
See what I'm saying? Do it with some grace, too. Let them have it.
Go suck truckers for a buck. Off is where you can fuck. F-U-C-K-O-F. F fuck off. F-U
That and Bowie, that's what I'm saying. This feels very Portillo's, dude. Dude, and you know what? Like, let's get an adult Portillo's. You know, you see the fuck how big their beers are? All right, they serve big old fatties, dude, and it's not that expensive. Hey, listen, yeah. Thursday night, 8 p.m. here every Thursday night. We're hanging. The beers over there are fat. Shit, Blaine, you gotta be smooth sometimes. Oh, this is another version.
Anybody who needs to tell someone to fuck off. Well, hi, go fuck yourself, suck a bag of dicks, eat a big old pile of shit. Wash it down with camel piss, you stupid bitch, you like my tits. Polish all my naughty bits, kiss my fanny, tell your granny she got shitty grandkids. Pull my finger, smell my butt, sit and spin buttercup. Tell your mama and your daddy he can't like my fucking nuts. Cuddle up to my balls and wash my dirty drawers. I have fucking had enough, so I'm telling you to go fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off.
Barely green, it depends. Yeah, biz. Plastic throwing tomorrow.
Maybe you didn't hear me. I got 1, 2 middle fingers pointed at you. One means fuck, one means off. So goodbye toodaloo. Adios, hit the road, go bang a kangaroo, mount a moose, jack a jackal, like a back a nincapoo. Blow a monkey monkey, suck my pee little skeeter. Rambling your ding dong so long you bottom feeder. I don't need you, never wanna see you, really wouldn't wanna be a ghost. Truckers for
Oh, boy, that's fucking awesome. Connie, love you too. Good night. Miss you already. What time? 7:30. The Oaks. Whoa, calm down. Why, Biz? You got off tomorrow? Yeah. Which one do you want? Which version of this song would you like the most? You didn't even get to hear the funk version of it. Yeah.
This is for anybody who needs to tell someone to fuck off.
I feel like you resign with this one. You know what I mean? You walk out of work one day, you put this fucker on, you got a bad pair of shades, you put them down, you got them bell bottoms on, you're doing some funky ass fucking dancing around in the office. Yeah. Take a dump on your fucking boss's desk. You know what I mean? Fuck 'em. You know what I'm saying? You do the moonwalk with the double finger backwards? Come on.
Pull my finger, smell my butt, sit and spin buttercup. Tell your mama and your daddy he can lick my fucking nuts. Cuddle up to my balls, then to wash my dirty drawers. I have fucking had enough, so I'm telling you to go fuck off, fuck off.
We're trying to establish this right now. I think Bowie has to work. I think that's the thing here. I think it's a factor. So whenever the squad, 10:30 to 11 sounds completely doable to me.
One means fuck, one means off. So goodbye to the loo. Adios, hit the road. Go bang a kangaroo. Mount a moose, shack a jackal, like a back a nincompoop. Blow a monkey, monkey fuck, suck my Peter.
What a good song. Alright, anyway. Where do you go from this? You know? Everything has just been up. Everything's up right now. Oh. Oh, I gotta turn that into a sound bite. Oh my god, I'm writing that down. I almost paused the fucking, so you guys see where my pointer's at? I almost paused it to remind myself, okay, this cart is good. See, I remember now that I started smoking it, how long do carts usually last you? This Wowie thing, maybe like a week. It's a 1 gram cart. I think that feels reasonable to me. By 1 week. But it's not my primary source of smoking either, so I think that's about right. I'm sorry to answer your question so long. Fuck, man.
Well, hi, go fuck yourself. Suck a bag of dicks. Eat
Yeah.
a big old
Yeah. No.
pile of shit.
I don't know about that HR. Oh shit, we're back on. Alright, hold on. There's some other good songs here. This is about Biz getting rejected by the fucking. Anyway. Biz one night had his future ex-wife come straight into the chat, okay? He had a chance. He was trying to play that hot game, and I deleted the person out of the thing, and he was like, man. And they did the it was like a spam bot thing, and they were like, hey, do you need some big booty Latinas or something? And then Biz was like, let me get down. You know what I mean? And now this song exists. So. Yeah, he didn't even care. He was just spitting game at this robot. He was like, bro. And then the person came in, they're like, we got big booty Latinas. You know, and fucking Biz was like, yo. Oh my god. What is going on? It's a great song, though. This song actually did pop. Oh, too drunk to taste the chicken. It should be in here somewhere. Where the... Dude, he's absolutely right. Boy, what is happening? We need to get that on here. Biz, let me know. I could be into it. Buddy Hoochie Coochie Man, we can make that song right now. Biz of the RZA, we can make that song too. Anyway, let me find, cause, oh, you guys. I'm like, what he said is a great song too, but let's get Gary in here really quick. That's not even the one. That's terrible. Happy birthday, heard your... Gary, when's your birthday? July? No. Yeah, June 2nd. Yeah, Gary, when the fuck is your birthday? You rock my sticker face. September 2. See, I was in my brain, I was saying July 2. Then I said, nah, June 2. But now somebody has got a June 2 birthday in here. Is it Biz? It's you and Biz. Oh, you guys are 6'9" twins. That's right. You got the 2, and then one's from 6, one's from 9. I'll remember this forever now. I don't know if you guys had this connection in your brain before, but Biz's birthday is 6'2". Gary's birthday, 9'2". Gary and Biz often 69 each other. So, sorry to get off the deep end. I didn't mean to be fucking too vulgar or too colorful, okay? Children-friendly show here, okay? Trying to preach peace and love. Hey, that's a good form of love. That's love. It's got form to it, at least. Visible form. Listen. Mustache rides. Just, that's it. All this dawn for you. Keep being awesome. You make the term peacekeeper true. Hold on. I was literally talking about this. With the love Gary gives, we are richer than that nerd Bill Gates. It's in this song. 21 virgins. That's it. Wait, it's coming. Hold on. You're the fucking man. I'm glad we met back when the shit first began. Happy fucking birthday from the piece Gary's love code plan.
Gary is the kind of real man who's about addition rather than subtraction. We appreciate his human traits.
Look at.
With the love Gary gives, we are richer than that nerd Bill Gates.
Oh.
Gary's birthday means all the men have erections.
That's it. I mean, don't worry about the erections with the men and the ovulating with the women. Anyway, what we're talking about is the love that we get from Gary. It makes him more rich. The love we spread amongst each other. I missed 11/11. Fucking 11/13. Happy 11/13. Fuck, Gary. Where were you on that?
And my friend for 3
Oh.
years, raise the beaker, say cheers, will be my friend for life.
Damn it. We both missed it. All right, cheers anyway. Cheers to you, Gary. My 11/11 buddy.
Wishing you a happy birthday, 21 virgins.
If I bust out a nickel for either one of you two, I'd ask for some change.
Wishing you a happy birthday.
Nah, I don't know. Neither of y'all's worth a nickel. That's crazy.
21 virgins.
Anyway, no, I do honestly. I love both though. You know it. I think.
21 virgins.
Are you shaving next week? No, don't shave. Hey, listen. Tell Anita and Lucy I said hello and that I think they're great and they deserve all the love. Oh, you know what? Let's do this one for you, Bodai. Think about this. You know about this song? Featured here regularly because it's in the playlist.
I'm smoking for a living. All along, this shit was hidden different. Smoking that ganja, I'm feeling higher. Fire, get fired, higher and higher. I heard of love at first sight. This was love at first puff. Since the age of 14, I've been high as fuck. I smoke to go to sleep and smoke to wake up. I smoke before I eat and I smoke when I'm done.
Bo, I think like now you pretty much at this point you got like rights to copyright claims and shit. This, hey, Kush My Cologne should be fucking platinum. This thing's a bopper. Look at this, 36. This is a Bowie original, friends. All right. Guapo, I think I'm following that suit too. 11/11 was my exit, but you know what I can do before I go. I always like to play a nice little Project 21 on the exit speech. Let's rock this. First things first, I hope you strike peace when you seek it. I hope you find love when you need it, and I hope you can cope when you feel it. Peacekeepers, you're the most amazing group of people in the entire world, and I genuinely thank all of you for everything. You know, Project 21. That's just paying it forward. That's just one person talks to 3 people. All right, now I've talked to. Listen, tonight I think we might have had 9, 12. We have 15 people at one point, so that's 3. I mean, fuck, we're doing a lot. Okay. If I could take those, all right, and we started at 15 as the base, and then those went out to 3, we wouldn't even have to get to Project 21. We'd probably do Project 20 or something like that. But anyway, what I'm telling you guys is 3 people. Just show like 3 people you might not have originally because of your affiliation towards whatever groups or whatever. Just show 3 people that are against your normalness. Show them some love. All right. Just show, you know, show a little peace and a little bit of love, a little grace. Remember,
Love's not lost, it just needs flight. It grows when we treat each
it's really easy. Anyway, 3 by 3, 21 times. We reach the world. We go around the world. That's it. We'll figure it out. Spread the peace. Spread the love. Keep on doing it. There are other. Well, here. Don't. This is also very important.
Avocado, 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 potato, 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 potato.
Oh, friends, remember this thing.
Hey, fentanyl ain't no good.
Blaine, I love you too, brother.
Hey, fentanyl ain't no good. Hey, fentanyl ain't no good.
It is.
Disgusting.
It's disgusting. Chi-Town Hi-Fi, Dudley Dawson, Blaine Chev, Gary Cornett, Drummer 83, Wapo. God damn, we got the squash. Chi-Town Hi-Fi, Biz, my buddy. All right, Bo Dime, Barely Green, fucking hero for. I like Barely Green. Where else we at? Gare, Bear, Chi-Town, Bowie, Biz, Blaine, Connie, with some Barely Green. I know Alyssa and Angelo were here right around these parts. Seymour has already gone to bed. Who else was? Dudley Dowson, always, Blaine and Connie, Alyssa and Angelo. Barely Bowie, barely Bowie. If you were Bowie, you would be barely Bowie. Bowie, Guapo, Seymour, Bowie. Shout-Town Hi-Fi, we had a Chi-Town 21 sometime. Okay, everybody, does anybody else, did I miss anybody? I keep going up. All that's green, of course. Doc, two docs. We got two docs in the house. You guys are in good hands around here. Two doctors. All right. Drummer. Oh, Tabletop Game Shop. Guys, don't forget to watch that thing that we showed. That's pretty neat. Anyway, the rest of everybody who I didn't get to, who chimed in earlier. Oh, you know Sean? I know Sean comes in. Who else do we miss? Fuck me. I don't know. Doc. There's another one. There's one of our doctors. Doctors are in the house, folks. We are going to be all right. Care Bear's in the house. We got Anita and Lucy holding it down. Oh, I love them all. Thank you guys again. Blaine, fucking sicko that you were in here. Couple of people, honestly, so dope that you all keep showing up and doing the thing. Love you all. Miss you already. I'll see you next Thursday. Bye.